Queen Carvania stood haloed by the morning sun. An army hung on her every word.
My champions, I have sold my chariot on Carvana. 'Twas a lovely SUV, an inexplicably queenly offer. They're even coming to the castle to collect it. Tonight, we feast! An offer you can feast on. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
What's that, bud? The Lincoln Summer Sales Event is on now with exclusive offers? Oh, so you want to feel the wind pouring through the available open panoramic vista roof on a road trip? And spend the afternoon beachside hanging out on the back of the spacious Lincoln Splitgate? Okay, I'll schedule a Lincoln test drive today, right before your vet appointment. Visit your local Lincoln retailer or learn more at Lincoln.com.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays. And just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes. They put you on hold. Your doctor doesn't take your plan. Game over. We see you. So we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc. Search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly. No cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
This episode is brought to you by Alpacalypse, April Lawyer, B. McLawyer, Cassidy Young, Devon Harkenrider, DJ Rink, Ethereal Shea Guy, Gluthoric, Kaowera, Cathry, Mewcow, Nibris Pylon-Dyke, Rouge Soul Eater, Viv, and Vix Rose. Episode 23, The Midst of Chaos.
In the place between the things we've seen, there's another world where few have been. It's not the same, that's not the aim. It's where stuff gets hurled. Let me explain. There's your world, right, where you are now. It's floating out in space. There are others too, not just a few. There's every other place. But just beyond that stellar mess, or beside it, might make a bit more sense. There's a bunch of stuff that never was, which they stored away here because it's full of things that shouldn't be, and ones where you are now. See?
Oh, God. Sorry, I shouldn't react. Am I allowed to react?
In the middle.
Sorry. I just got, not goosebumps, chills. Can you start again? Sorry.
No.
Please.
I'm going on from here. It actually, and it works. Look. Okay, let me try again. You're not in Kansas now, my friend. It's not Kaylee. It's not your verse. Or the other ones either, which might be worse. It's not the Gap, which is a guy between who prefers to make the world unseen. Nor should you think it's the undreamed, but we're getting close. A variation of a theme. This is the void, as best I can tell, a strange place, ladies who came from the dwell. So this is where you are right now, in the place between, where gods are found.
I banged the table, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a faux pas, I know, but
it's a podcast faux pas to bang the table, but
it was
I appreciate your passion.
At least you didn't clap.
Let me read it.
Oh, you can do that, yeah. Why are you even here? Ladies, gentlemen, everybody who listens, welcome back to the Girls Who Don't D&D podcast. I am your host, Dungeon Master, and all-around nice guy, otherwise known as Corey, and with me are the girls.
You've added that in there.
it's a new thing. I'm trying to improve my PR.
Yeah, it's
I hired a team.
Has some information come out or something? You sound very defensive. I'm like, what the hell's happening? Corey is a good guy.
Occasionally a decent
fellow. Who told Corey he wasn't a good guy? Which one of you out there told Corey he wasn't a good guy?
Well, let's not start this. That'll be the next thing I get. I get deviled eggs now to be Corey. You're just not a very nice all-around guy. But with me, as always,
indie playing fuck me.
Oh God,
sometimes you do.
Indie playing fuck me.
Indie playing Rue. Stacey playing Thistle,
and Lana playing Biddy.
I'd go in a different order, but it is more fun going to you first.
It is, yes. Every time. Well, I've still got my Freya card in front of me, and we've had a little while between games, so
it has been a while. We have not played for ages.
Straight back to,
which is good for us. In the old version of this game, we used to play monthly at best, and occasionally a bit further apart. So that's why often, the people listening to our show are like, how come the girls don't remember this thing? And it's like, well, it's been 6 months since anybody said it out loud. And so it is always fun. But we also, these days, we play as tightly as we can sometimes. And it's been really good because the girls remember everything. Not everything. They remember more. Let's be fair. I still try to make it as complex as possible so that these things go wrong. But it has been a while again. So who knows what is in your head?
Because Corey got sick.
Because
like a weak little bitch that he is.
For the first time
in forever.
Pretty much. We've been doing this show for, I think we're uncertain, but it's around 6 years.
Yeah.
And how many times has it been called off because I was the one who was sick?
Twice.
This is the first time.
Stacey pulls out the log.
Stacey, first of all, I'm an all-round nice guy. Do not lie to me. But this is the first time it's been. There have been times when you guys have been sick. There's been times when you guys have been sick and I've agreed because I was sick. I just hadn't said it first. I was hanging on to hope you guys would just cancel so I could go, well, not me. I'm fine. But, I was clearly not typing in the coughing sounds.
You actually sound sick.
I have.
Yeah,
it's still a bit. It comes and goes. It's really weird.
You're like Phoebe from Friends when she gets her sexy voice.
Yeah.
Oh, and then she's so sad it goes away.
Yeah.
Oh, no. But it's just the first time, realistically, that I've been the one who had to call in sick. And I want to just point out that whenever any of the girls cancel one of our scheduled games because they're sick, we're obviously very supportive of doing that. We're not going to be like, you better come in. Unless it's me. Because, do I need to get the message out, Stace? I said, I'm sorry, everyone. Really sorry. I'm heartbrokenly sorry. I went on about being sorry like a Canadian. I went on for hours. And Stacey's reply was...
Weak ass little bitch.
Weak ass little bitch. I was expecting, oh no, look after yourself, sweetie. And an emoji at least. Anyway, ladies, when we left our story, you were each dragged through a portal or a rip of sorts where a voice tried to use your memories to impact upon your arrival here in some sort of world to the side of Kaylee. You are no longer in the Kaylee universe, but you can get there from here. So, before we get into it, and in my subtle way of increasing the tension, have you ever been in a place where you instantly knew, oh no, I'm in the wrong place? Not like I'm in the wrong room and I've got to do a speech in the hallway or something. I mean, oh my God, I'm in a bit of danger here. As always, I'll go first to give you some thinking time. Mine was in a trip to San Francisco, and while I'm very well aware that, for women, the people out there in the world, they're like almost everywhere can be dangerous. It can also be a thing where as the token male in a vehicle, so this was traveling between airports, so it was a van, and I was the only male other than the driver. So when things start going wrong, people start looking towards the token male to solve it.
So you're on a bus?
So here's what happened. We were on a shuttle bus
yeah.
between the airport and obviously many hotels, dropping off people at each one. When you pay for one of those trips, you think it'll be just us, right? And you get there and you're like, we've squeezed so many people into this van.
Yeah, like and stand on the foot thing outside and hold onto a window, yeah.
So this is going back a long time. So it was before we had a lot of phones who could tell you where to be and all that sort of stuff. So the driver is just guessing where everything is. And at one stage, we start turning down some streets and the lights aren't on. And then we go through a chain fence. And now we're in a car park behind what is probably best described as a factory, especially at night time. I do not know where it was. And that's where he stops the van.
Absolutely not.
And gets out.
Absolutely fucking not.
I know. And all the women in the thing, we're talking about older women. We're not talking about anybody who looked like they could suddenly go karate nuts.
Yeah.
Because I would have looked to them. We would have all gone, this person, sadly, I was the only person in that van that looked as though I could possibly hold the line while everyone else escaped.
Oh my God.
That's all they wanted from you. You die, but get us a head start.
You're going to take care of this, right?
Yeah. And I'm looking at it going, look, I know my limits and none of them are good enough here. We are in deep trouble. Looking back, we're probably just fine in many ways, but that was one of those moments where I looked at everybody else and went, no, I'm in as just as deep a trouble as you here.
I getcha. Because overseas travel is so... when you're used to a certain type of travel or system, it is really confronting. And I went to Bali recently. When you look at places online, you go, oh my God, that looks so beautiful. Now, the place was beautiful. What we didn't realize was it was literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, it wasn't like, just on the edges of like the busyness. Like, no, it was like in the hills, nowhere.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, I better get like a little scooter there. I didn't know. And then next minute, on this scooter that really felt like it couldn't hold me. Like, these scooters aren't high powered. And we are like going through all these hills in the middle of nowhere. I was in the back with some guy. And I'm like, does he know where we're going? Like, how's he know where we're going? It's windy, it's rocky, the path's not good. I'm like, so this is how I die? And then we just turn left and there's this like charming little house. He's like, thanks, bye. I was telling my own podcast in my mind the whole time. I'm like literally narrating it. Have you seen that meme where it's like, imagine someone makes a podcast about your death and someone's listening like, this is boring and turns it off. I'm like, oh, guys, if I get murdered, can you please tell it in the most interesting way? Thank you. Corey, that's on you. I'm putting it in my will. I'm bequeathing it.
Stace, I look forward to telling your death story.
But really interesting. Make it mysterious.
I would definitely make it mysterious.
Put sound effects.
There will be people who weren't involved who will be talking.
Yes.
We have the Reverend Chamelet. Reverend, you didn't know, Stacey, but what are your thoughts in
She lit
general?
up a room. She lit up a room. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm derailing this whole thing. Girls, you ever been in danger?
Indy's got a shocked look on her face, like, I have never been in such a situation. And
She actually has.
But here's the
She
thing,
wasn't aware
I
of
know
it.
she has.
Yeah,
She would
that's
be
what
like,
I'm
blissfully
thinking. I'm
unaware.
like, surely I have a good story here. But I just don't know.
But you got nothing. You've never been in danger.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay, so my story is I was a early teenager. I thought I was never going to see home again. And when I tell you this story, you're going to be like, what the fuck? You weren't in danger at all. And I know that. But at the time, I was terrified. So, but I want to emphasize, I know this is a ridiculous story. So we used to, as a group of people back before I was who I am as a person, go to the beach regularly.
Right.
And we would catch the train from one of the local train stations to town to go to the beach. And we used to go with a whole gaggle of people. And
A gaggle
of people. But
They're the sort of people who go to beaches.
Yeah.
Gaggles of people.
But on this particular day, the gaggle didn't want to go. It was just me and my at the time best friend. And it was our first time catching the train kind of quote unquote independently. And our understanding of it was you get on the train at this particular station, it goes that way and you end up at the beach. And then when you're wanting to come home, you grab it, you catch a train, it goes this way and you get off at home.
Yeah.
The
trains in this sort of region, we pretty much only have mostly single lines. We don't have...
Right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we had gone to the beach, gotten sunburnt, whatever, got on the train and we were like, oh, this is a really cool train. It's so different to all the ones we've caught before. It's got 3 levels.
Oh my God.
How fucking cool is this? And we're sitting on the train and it's going away and we know the order of the stops. And so it stops where it should stop in the first place. And then it misses the second stop. It doesn't go to the place we expect it to.
Right.
And we're like, oh, maybe they just weren't. And we're trying to think of a reason why. We're like, oh, maybe they just didn't have anyone that was getting off at that stop. Or how buses sometimes don't stop.
Yeah.
But we did not go there at all.
To international listeners, that may sound insane that we have train stations where, hey, the train just didn't stop because nobody wanted to get off. But even between where we live and Sydney, which is, massive by comparison to...
Oh, there's whole
it's a big
stations they just
city,
keep driving past.
And there's a whole bunch of stations where you have to let the driver know.
Yes.
You might as well have a button to press so that the train will actually stop there. And you've got to be in a special, carriage. Because only one carriage fits at the
pulls
station.
up at
So-
this is normal-ish.
It doesn't go where we expect it to. And we're like, okay, maybe that's fine. Then it goes somewhere else entirely again. And then we're just like, okay, we really should just get off at the next stop so we can figure this out. So we get off at this weird place that we've not really heard of called Cardiff. And
Cardiff.
It's empty. It's barren. There's a couple of skeezy people walking around.
Yes, skeezy people like
Hang
her.
on a second. Some of us live in
Adjacent.
nearish that very station.
I want you to understand at the time how untraveled, I'm very untraveled now, but how untraveled I was at that time. Cardiff was, in my mind, a foreign place so far away from where I lived. I'm near tears, I'm sunburnt. When I finally get to the station and I'm walking home, you know how you get really chafed at the end of the beach day sometimes? I'm waddling home and I'm crying and I'm I didn't think I'd ever see home again.
Oh God.
And it was just that I got on the wrong train.
We have different levels of danger we've all experienced. I had no idea your lives were so lacking in danger. I thought this was going to create a lot of tension. It was so all of you would be feeling the tension from a really bad day, and instead everyone's there was a time I caught the wrong train. Indy's never been endangered in my life. Once I picked up I picked up the wrong fork once.
Well, I tried to go home with another family at daycare. That's what I'm thinking of.
We just tried to.
Here is what I was waiting for. Yes, Indy. Go.
I'm pretty sure I jumped the fence. And I was found in the car park trying to go home with another family. It's you're my friend now.
That's a different type of danger.
Speaking of strange danger, my brother and I used to walk home from school and this car just pulled up next to us, this ute. And this guy opened his door and he rolled his window down. He's like, hey, would you guys like a ride home? And I was 80% sure he wasn't a stranger. I'm like, I feel like I've seen this person before.
That's close enough, I believe the police say, as long as
They say
there's a
50%.
range.
50%.
If you're
This is so
sort of
out of
sure.
character for me too. And my brother's like, yeah, no thanks. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I don't want to walk. And so I got
Oh
a
my
ride home from this
God.
guy who did turn out to, like, I did know him. Like, I just didn't know him, but my dad knew him.
Still bad.
Terrible.
But
Well, look, right now in a room that was meant to be scary for different reasons, you are little people. You've just broken free of some bottles that you smashed your way out of in a room full of receptacles, we should say, books, a room that looks more like a laboratory. But what brought you here, we don't know. Who came with you? We don't know. Well, maybe we know. What happened to you on the way? We definitely don't know. Don't know. But you did get shrunk, so you are small. Best way to get out of those, of course,
Smash him.
smash them, which you did. That led you to the floor, which is where you are now, and where you've started to look around. You already found something, a bottle, a potion called the Truth. And you can hear voices coming from a nearby room. One is surely Chaos, the one who apparently brought you here. The other is a bit difficult to pinpoint. A woman's voice, steady and in control. Maybe they heard the glass smashing. Who can say?
You can.
Maybe even my wife can, because she's going to do the recap first.
but not for us.
But not for us.
But not for you.
Hi everyone, Sam here. It's actually pretty simple at the moment. The girls are trying to power up a special machine that can hopefully shoot down the comet that is coming to destroy the planet. To do that, they have to steal some magic from a few of the wizards and the other magic user types who have become powerful with some of the new magic that appeared a while back in Kaylee. They are using two ancient devices, the Give and the Take, which they have mostly figured out how to use. They chased one of those magic users, the one called Chaos, into some kind of weird space called the Void, where things tend to happen. Oh, and someone else seems to have hitched a ride. But what of she, the mystical god who needs access to the afterlife? Well, she is trying to figure out which one of the heroes is connected to Lorel, who controls the land beyond death. Why? Well, we don't know, but you can be pretty confident it's not for good things. Somehow, Death has hidden the connection. Actually, not somehow. She used a special ring delivered by Rue, which hides memories, which means Biddy and Morrigan have no idea what has been hidden from them. Oh, and Thistle's parents are in danger. And Rue's parents too. But Stella is fine. And when it all comes down to it, that's about it. See? Simple.
And back to us, ladies. Are we ready to play?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just 3 girls, a dragon, and a handful of dice. Some guys telling stories, I'm sure they'll be nice. There will be monsters, and magic, and fire and ice. But it's mostly 3 girls, a dragon, and dice.
I'm so glad that you give us somewhat of a recap though, because I was looking at my notes after figuring out which pages were my notes from last session. I was looking at them and I was like, oh yeah, cool. Bottle. We were shrunk in bottles. Yep, cool. But I'm looking at this giant, for lack of a better word, crack with all of these little like leg circle things coming off of it. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
The people stuck in the rip.
And then you've gone, we've traveled through this rip in the sky. I'm like, oh, that's what that is.
Normally I sit down for about an hour before we play and I memorize as much as I can of the...
So do I.
Me too. I study and I take
I
notes.
know you guys don't do that sort of
No,
thing.
that says you are no food. And then I don't know what that
I
means.
just read my notes and I may as well just throw this book away.
Honestly. The good news, everybody, welcome back, of course, to the start of the show. Indy has just changed books from her previous book of notes. We should give that to science. I don't know what the hell it has inside it, but it's
It doesn't. It's just literally just pages of flowers. She sits there drawing flowers
There
the
are
whole
words,
time.
but
And then
I don't think she's ever used any of them.
she starts playing from a point you weren't playing from. Like, where were you just now? It's like, always in a field of flowers.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so she got a new book, and we're going to see what she writes down first. Because, as I said before, this room is a combination of shelves and bottles and general magic-y sort of gear. It has a hallway leading away from it, where the door is already open. And that hallway clearly has a couple of other doors in it. One where murmured voices can be heard, and another one in the distance beyond that. In the center of the room you're in, there's a metal table. That is a little unusual, completely metal table. You're used to things being made of wood or stone. On it are books, some of which are open already. From your position, though, a little difficult to tell because you are still so small, so it looks like a giant
it's
table.
so small.
And I should say who you've got with you.
Oh, can I?
Just
Can I?
you three. Who do you think you've got with you?
I have Thistle, Rue, Biddy, Dazen, Nettle, and a misty thing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. How small do you think Nettle would be now?
So little.
Is he just like a little grain of sand?
He's just his little, and his voice
it
would
to
be
scale?
so high pitched. Please don't make Nettle speak much this episode.
I
Because it's going to be
don't
like,
think we'd hear him if we could.
No, it's too high pitched. He's just making general squealy like noises.
Could he school bus it? Like magic school bus it though and go in like inside of people and like blow up their intestines?
I don't think that's the kind of guy he is.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
That
Sorry, I
doesn't
went
sound like
there.
Nettle. Yeah.
It's more of a healer.
Anyway, you can't really see it from the angle you're at, but there is still something on the edge of the table that catches your eye, like a pot or a keg, an open keg, perhaps, if you will. It has a little device at the bottom. The reason I'm describing it as a keg, I guess, is because it has a little tap, as though whatever you pour in, you can pour back out via the tap. And it allows you to turn it on and pour out whatever's inside. From where you are, it seems empty. And yet, it also looks like there's something swirling inside it, like there's air moving around. You know, when cold air creates little colors of vapor spinning around inside. Yeah,
That looks cool.
Next to that, of course, are lots of empty potion bottles with corks as though they're waiting to be filled. Ladies, Chaos is around here somewhere. His voice does seem to be traveling down that hallway. You have recently picked up something called the Truth, and I say picked up, it's too big for you to move at this stage. You're much too small, but you can see through it.
And it's certainly not a curse. I have written down next to that bottle.
I've written down I was going to drink it, thinking Nettle could undo it for me if something bad happened.
It's empty.
The truth is empty. The jar.
The truth is empty. The bottle is empty.
But there's a lid on the bottle or in the bottle. I'm picturing a cork. Are you guys picturing corks?
Yeah, the cork.
Yeah.
Many corks. Everything here is corked.
And not in the Aussie way of like, oh, this is corked.
I haven't heard that one.
No, I just my brain went super Aussie accent. I was like, it almost sounds like corked.
Stop trying to make corked a thing.
Stop trying to make corked happen.
But there are lots of things. When you look through the Truth bottle, you can tell that things behind it look different.
Yes. Oh my God. It's not a potion. It's a seeing spectacle. Maybe I should do a 360 around the bottle and see the truth from the whole circle. Or is it just what's in front of me? Everything else is kind of
You
true.
could probably do most of that. I mean, the bottle is positioned in a way where you could get around to three sides of it. One is pushed up against a book. But that helps you in some ways. When you're looking at the book, if you look from one angle, it has one title. But when you look through the bottle,
Yeah,
the
I
title
want
seems different.
to do a walk around of it and see everything. What's the title?
The title of the book, How to Cook.
The true one? Is that the true one?
No,
Can't be.
it just says how to cook.
That's fucking lame.
It's so
What's the
simple.
true title?
It's quite a lengthy title, so
Well,
I'm just
I
going
got
to
my
give
pen.
pieces of it. But in the very quick look at it, you can tell that it involves necromancy, it involves creating of illusions, and it also includes discrepancy between good and evil.
The nuances.
Yes, that sort of thing.
Okay,
But as I said, it's just called How to Cook.
of course. Alrighty. I'm going to go to the other side. Wait, can we see the table through the bottle?
Ooh.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That
Yeah.
wasn't working logistically in my head, but I thought I'd ask. Can I see any of the doors through the table? So if I was like, just the doors through the way?
They're far behind the table
Okay,
as
all
well.
I can really see is a book then, isn't it?
From that angle, you can
From
see
that angle, I might need to get behind it.
see each other. You can see.
Oh, let's all go look at each other through the glass.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yes.
gather. Everyone stand. Girls, gals, everyone, circle around the glass. Let's all look at each other.
Nettle seems nervous, though, and still looking towards the door where Chaos would be, sort of thinking, we should try and leave, but at the same time...
Nettle, it's a truth bottle, babe.
Fine.
Babe.
Who stands on the side of the bottle first?
No, I
who's-
figured we all stand in a circle around it, and then we're all just looking at each other.
Oh, okay, so who is looking at Thistle?
I want to look at this one.
Everybody's looking at this.
Okay, you see Thistle, who's normally huge, right? But has at the moment been shrunk.
Yeah.
And now Thistle actually looks the size of Nettle.
Oh,
When you look-
Really small.
And those wings are up and open.
Oh, yay. That's why I wanted to look at you.
It would be hard at a glance to tell what's different about her.
Yeah, okay.
But give me an investigation check and I'll... It's not apart from just that. I mean, already it's shocking because you know, oh, she's a little fairy. But Or is something else?
I'm going to roll my rainbow dice because it's Pride Month. Pride Month let me down.
Wow.
It did though.
Wow. Well, that's on everybody out there who LGBTQI. You just roll badly. That's on you.
You missed some.
After all the support.
After every parade I've watched on TV for you.
The changing my profile filter
Yep.
meant nothing to you.
The rainbow cake I had once. Delicious.
Okay,
We are
investigate.
bigger supporters of that.
7 plus.
No, in all
I want to
seriousness.
make that clear.
Huge support.
I think people that listen to us know that.
They know that.
7 plus 3, 10.
No, it was probably going to be something that was very
Yeah.
difficult to see in the first place. So you can't really tell anything different about her. But
Okay.
it looks so little from where you are. All right.
Okay,
Who is looking at...
I'm going to look at Biddy.
Okay. Biddy. No, I'm not telling you. You're not the one who gets to see it.
Hello.
Rue. Right through the center of Biddy, it looks as though there is a hole you can see through. Black. As though, without the gore, like a cannonball had gone through her heart. Just a hole
my
right where
God.
that would be.
What?
That's all.
Oh,
You don't need to investigate.
That's
it
visceral.
stands out.
okay. I already got my dice ready.
And you got a dice out, and I was like, no, you can see it clearly.
Even the correct
if there's
dice.
something specific you'd like to look at, though, if there's anything specific you'd like to look at, you can let me know. But I mean, that's drawing the attention is the fact that there's a hole.
Can I look through the hole? Can you see through
It's
it?
darkness straight away.
I'm going to roll investigation because I want to have a look at the hole and see, I don't know, like, does it look like a wound or is it just like a black
As I
hole?
said, there's no gore, but give me a roll anyway and see what happens.
16.
You watch as Biddy's hand seems to go exactly where the hole is, but her hand doesn't go into the hole. For her, this is a sealed section. It's a normal body for her.
Yeah.
You do notice that there's something on her hand.
What's on the hand? A ring? A tattoo?
You know, it possibly looks a little bit like both.
A funny mole?
Does she need
You
help?
guys a text? Tomato sauce?
Yes, it's spilt tomato sauce. No, maybe something like a ring.
Meanwhile, while
It's not an
she's seeing
actual
this horror.
cannonball hole. Sorry.
Meanwhile, while you're seeing this, I'm just like, oh my God, Thistle, you are so pretty. Your wings.
Yeah, I'm like, you got a hole in you.
So you know you got a big dark black hole in your chest, yeah? No? Yeah?
I look over at you. I'm like, that's what? What? Yeah, what?
Nothing.
And I look at Rue. Rue, what you got?
Moving on quickly, let's just move on from whatever that is. Rue has something swirling around her mind. And in fact, the longer you look, the more you see a figure that seems to be existing in exactly the same space as Rue.
Oh.
And you may recall that Rue had recently been investigated by a creature called Memory, and that something swirling had already been inside her mind, and it looks very much as though that thing has hitched a ride.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Is it like another soul?
Actually, there are ways to try and figure it out if you'd like.
Yes. Go. How?
You know your skills.
Okay.
What are they?
6
As in,
years.
look at your character.
6 damn
6
years.
So let's roll Arcana.
Go ahead.
9, 10, 11, 12. 12?
9, 10, 11, 12.
12 is the answer.
No, you see the person and not much more. What you can tell, interestingly, you notice that because each of you have barnacles on in different ways.
Yep.
It does draw your
yes.
attention first, but each of you also notice that you're wearing barnacles, and when you see through the glass, they look precisely the same, but it stands out to you at the moment. You're like, oh my God, we are, it's one of the things that sort
It's
of
like,
stands
oh, I forgot about all the
out.
barnacles.
Yeah.
Because there's
But-
nothing mystical about it. A barnacle's a barnacle.
Well, that's just it. There is some sort of glowing aura around them. And that's because, like many of the things in your world, the truth is they're magical. And it draws your attention to all the other items you've been given recently that were also magical, including things like the give and take, which, as we said in a recent episode, I have not given you much information on, because I think one of the most important things in this game is not that you get given something that's like superpower and you know exactly what it does straight away. You may need time to figure it out. You may need to learn what it does, especially if some of those things have told you they may be cursed.
Yeah.
Oh, everything's cursed.
Some people have been given rings. So you sort of see this little glow around any of the items that you own that are magical, and that's partially the barnacle boots, which should be, in most situations, a bit detrimental to you. They make it so you can't sneak around for starters. but they also create disadvantage on, well, you can sneak around, just creates disadvantage on stealth checks. We recently had somebody write in and tell us how many barnacles you could fit and it wouldn't be a big deal.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they were wrong because they're talking about Aussie barnacles. Or global barnacles. I guess the barnacles don't care.
Magic barnacles.
I was talking about Kaylee barnacles, which are bigger because they've got to fit vocal cords. So they can speak,
It's about the
obviously.
anatomy and people always forget to calculate that. I know my vocal cords are fucking huge. I need so much body to fit them.
Memory watched the others through the new glass prison. They had once been trapped inside a cat, against both of their wishes, although there were benefits. The sun hits fur differently in the late afternoon. Of course, they had also once experienced a far more simple prison, for apparently unforgivable uses of magic, but that was before they became everyone. What they did know was that they were not meant to be here, with them, just another member of the team. Instead, they saw opportunity, a chance to uncover the needs of she, the connection. But then there was an issue. These people. She had watched them save Nerithus. She had been inside their past, and it was getting harder to hate them now. I picked my first bank sometime in the last century, and that's what most of us do. We pick a bank and we stick with it, forever. Sound familiar? And yet that choice of bank becomes so important. Every time you buy food, fill up the car, all those little purchases, somehow they become big things when you add them up over an entire life. And that's where Chime comes in. Chime is changing the way people bank. They're not like traditional banks that like to keep the best rewards for, the big accounts and stack on hidden fees for the rest of us. With Chime, there are no overdraft fees, no monthly fees, and no minimum balance fees. You can earn 5% cash back on your Chime card in a category you choose, like fuel or groceries. You can build credit through everyday spending with no credit check. You can grow your savings with a rate that's significantly higher than the national average. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free with America's #1 choice for banking. Head to chime.com/don'tdnd. That's chime.com/don'tdnd. Sign up now. It only takes a few minutes. Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services and Chime card provided by Chime's bank partners. Qualifying direct deposits required. Terms and limits apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays. And just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes. They put you on hold. Your doctor doesn't take your plan. Game over. We see you. So we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc. Search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly. No cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy. Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess. At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
So here's how things are going. Chaos is nearby, having a conversation. There's stuff on that table that would be interesting if you could figure out how to get to it. There's a bottle that's probably helpful in figuring out maybe some of the clues I've left lying around recently, or giving you some information about the magic stuff you have. What I can tell you is, you probably don't have long to do all of the things that you could do here.
Okay.
I'm leaving it up to you.
Okay. It would probably be helpful to take this glass with us. We cannot carry it because we are tiny. The keg thing that you described, is that on the giant table?
It is.
Spitball in here. But this is a place that seems to be magical. Maybe what's in the keg is what shrunk us, or maybe it will unshrink us. But I say we try and get up there and do a test.
Agreed.
So if we can get up there, if you've still got your bow and arrows, maybe we can create like a rope and climb or something. And then maybe we push a book, like teamwork, push a book underneath the keg and just try and drop a little bit of whatever's in there on that as a test. And if it grows, sweet, we'll grow ourselves. If it shrinks, we'll shrink the bottle, we'll take the bottle with us.
Also,
Clever.
And if none of that happens,
I was thinking, who are we pushing in the keg to make bigger or smaller?
I was like, they're going to try and make themselves bigger. No, they'll make the other stuff smaller, which I love.
Well, it just depends on what it does. But
True.
rather than doing what you just said and just diving in and hoping for the best.
Yeah, I was thinking, who are we pushing in?
We tested on something else. See what it does.
See what it
See if
does.
it's helpful.
Because I can just spider climb someone up there.
Good idea.
Instead of doing
and you have levitate too, which you've used extensively recently.
I have so many good skills.
I know, but
And Nettle has wings.
yeah, like there's a lot of ways to get up there.
Okay.
But I feel like I'll run and send 2 people up there because it might be a bit hard to push that tab when you're so little, right? Like you need some force.
Is the tap itself hanging, like is it, if we turned it on, would it hit the table or would it go off the table?
It looks as though when whoever uses this normally pours things in so that it can come out. The tap is then in a position where it's easy to access with whatever they're going to pour it into.
Yeah, because it'd have to hang over the table.
Well, see,
Otherwise
that's
you
what
couldn't get the glass there.
Yeah.
What would you like to do though? The voices down the hallway are getting louder.
All right, Nettle is going to fly up. I am going to spider crawl up, spider climb. I can go at my speed, so we're just going to get up there fast.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to push on that little nozzle. Nozzle? Tap? Force it. Everyone get ready. Mouths open. See what happens. No? Just us. Just us. Just
Just
us.
do everyone at the same time. Everybody.
Test it on an inanimate object first.
No, I would, no. It wouldn't work on inanimate objects, would it? Would it?
It might.
It was what made us smaller, and we take it again, we'll end up teeny, and Nettle might cease to exist because he's already tiny.
Okay, fine. I'm going to grab a cork.
Which is massive, but you can do it.
It can roll though. It's light.
Yeah.
It's not.
But from your perspective, it's not as easy as just.
Look, we're on the table, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Everyone's a little disturbed at how you got up there. You spider
I
crawl.
spider climbed and it was sick, and
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Cool."
You did like.
They're like, "She could have levitated," but I'm
Horror
like,
movie
"Yeah,
version.
but who wants to hear me levitate all the time? It's all too cool. Let's make it
Let's
fun."
watch this instead, and our legs broke into different places.
Why?
Click, and everyone's like,
yeah.
You could have just floated.
I was with you. I was picturing like in the Japanese horror movies where they crawl
That sort of
backwards.
stuff. Yep.
Stop,
Yeah.
everyone. That's
Sorry.
enough. I learned recently. Not everyone can visualize things in their head.
Yeah.
That was brand new. I could not get my head around it. Like,
Yeah, it's
what do you mean?
hard. I don't get it.
Well, I imagine they're not listening to the show.
No, they do listen to our show.
Aphantasia?
Yes, aphantasia. But I see and feel and hear and smell things very clearly
sorry.
in my mind, and it makes me want to vomit.
Probably should have levitated then.
Fuck you, don't turn this on my choices.
Okay, so you're rolling a cork.
Yes, and we're just getting some of that air mysticky, fluidy, whatever the fuck it is, magic mist, and we're putting it on the cork. What happens?
Nothing comes out when you open it. But now that you're up there are other things you can note. There's a book that's open on the table. There are lots of smallish receptacles that you can pour things into. So it's very clear that someone comes in here and mixes
Shit,
things. Yeah. And you can see lots of things around the room as well now from up here.
What can I say? Let's roll perception.
Sure, give me a roll.
Crit.
All right,
Oh,
we'll start with the
nice.
book instead, because there's a whole bunch of information in there that a crit would be helpful with. The book on the top is called The Midst of Chaos, or at least that's what it says. You now have it very clear in your mind that some things are labelled differently.
If only I had that bottle.
It is open to a page which is explaining how to make whatever you can in this device. It doesn't seem too complicated, but there are different, I would say the best way to describe it is recipes, but they're unclear. They aren't in words, they're just splashes of colour. The basics appear to be, though, you pour stuff in and you get a combination of whatever you pour in out of the bottom via the tap. There are some confusing parts as though the book is hiding some information from you as you try to read certain words. There's information it clearly doesn't want you to know. Bad news for the book is you rolled a crit. Some of the faded words become clear. Never mix more than 2 colours.
Oh, okay.
And of course, I'm slightly disappointed you rolled a crit. Now, around the room, of course, are other things that are a bit easy to see from this height. Where the books are, lots of red leather, yellow leather. But lots of, yes, things in golden text. Everything's a bit more elaborate, but somehow still rather boring when they all look the same. Nothing spectacular about them. Between them, though, there are lots of receptacles that hold beautiful colours. They almost glow, if anything, and they provide some of the light in the room. A range of colours in each of the bottles, and they are labelled. They're very big, though, especially to you right now.
We couldn't talk telepathically in the bottles.
That's correct, but you can now.
Oh, cool. So just to not yell and make a fuss, telepathically.
You could probably, sorry to interrupt, but you could probably just speak to each other because the sound coming down from that hallway is quite loud, like an argument. Can't really make it out, but...
I just didn't want to draw attention by shouting from the bottom of this giant table up.
I can also hear clearly in my head.
Yeah. All right, what do you see up there? Did you test it? Does it do anything?
Yeah, still nothing in this little jar, but you know what? There's some for lack of a better word, recipes. And we need some colors. It looks like we can make a potion and then we can get big again, I think. There's lots of cool shit up here, guys. There's so many potions. It looks like we mix some colors. I don't think the book wanted me to know. I don't think some asshole wanted me to know. But never mix more than 2 colors.
Whoa, that was a bit meta.
Can you levitate something else? Like the pages of the book?
I don't think they'd be that heavy from...
they're not that bad.
Yeah, no.
So the bottles of colour up with you on the table?
No, they're around the shelves. They don't seem to be on here with me, but the recipes seem to align like in color codes. So I'm just going to have to look through the book. I think there might be something in here to help us.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other pages are different things, different spells that Chaos can obviously control and create. They look far more complicated than the device. They look like they would be intrinsic to Chaos.
Right.
And you can figure that out fairly quickly. You're like, in the writing, it's like using your connection with this god or using an understanding of this from a different time period.
Right. Yep.
You go,
Very
okay.
personal, very personal.
It is. And it's not so much that you probably might not be able to find other things that are specific. It'll just take a long time.
Seems like we need to get you some ingredients.
Yeah.
Can you, because they're on the shelves, which are down here with us?
No.
I think they're all around the room.
They're all around.
All
Hold on,
around
I was
the
going to
room.
figure out what
Okay.
colours I actually need first.
Yeah,
Can
we
I
just
just
see
can I
the 2
investigate
colours.
the book? I'm looking for the one that makes us reverses whatever it's done to us and what colours I'll need.
The problem is it looks as though rather than using words, it's just used colours.
Yes.
So it's put this splash plus this splash
Yeah.
equals.
Great.
And that doesn't really help so much because the word it's often used, or the words that it says there, things like quiet dream. Like 2 colours mixed together create
Gotcha.
quiet dream.
Okay, that's fine. I can fix this.
He's made us colorblind in this, and we have to
No.
look through this
Because
color
the colours aren't
blind friendly glass,
right. This
to
is
see
a colour
the actual
system.
colors.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
She's been
how
living
that
in my world for 2
tastes.
seconds. 2 seconds and straight away, oh, it's so much more horrible than I thought it would be.
okay, so Rue, myself, and Dazen are down there. So maybe we go over to the bottle of truth and we try to drag it out of the shelf so that we can kind of angle it to look through it at the shelves.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah.
So we can
yes.
see.
Good idea. The actual colours.
Yeah. So come on, team. Muscles.
Between you, I don't think you'd have too much trouble dragging it. However, it will make some noise. And oh my God, you're not going to believe this, but the conversation just went quiet down the hall.
Don't always bloody
I
tell.
wonder what they're talking about. Doesn't matter. The glass drags and drags, but it's not loud enough yet to bring too much attention.
Okay, but we've noticed that it's gone quiet.
It has.
Okay, stop. And a point of the hallway, I'm like, there was talking,
Yeah.
now there's not talking.
They can hear us.
Have we moved it off the shelf at least to be able to get around it?
Yeah, sure. You can see it from different angles. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, is there... So the glass itself was making a noise. We need to move it without it being able to make noise.
The conversation is getting loud again.
I'm just going to levitate it. Fuck it.
It's a female voice getting... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's talking. Okay,
Who's
levitate
talking?
it. Doesn't matter. Levitate. Go
I don't
for
know what I'm
it.
supposed to focus on. Doesn't matter. I'm going to levitate the bottle. Guys, don't worry. I'm sorry. I still want to shop by levitating. I'm going to levitate the bottle. I can do it. It's less than 500 pounds. I'm sorry. I still want to make it all about me.
The bottle grows legs. They crack into place. At the spider legs.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It just lifts, and you hear the bottle going, whoa, whoa.
All right. So I'm going to lift. Yeah, I'm going to lift the bottle. Oh, just imagine this cute little fairy being like, wee. Okay, lifting the bottle now, guys. I don't know what colors I need, actually. I'm going to bring the bottle to me. I'm going to bring the bottle over to me.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm going to set it down on the table because that way I can just look through it at any angle and I can then kind of look through the book as well.
Okay, you make sure you're ticking off all these spells you're using up, okay?
They're cantrips.
Oh, damn it.
She played well.
That
Well, then
just
I have good
hurt,
news for
Corey.
you.
Sorry,
It
let me
does.
just find a way to
It
tick that.
hurts far less than you can possibly imagine because the number of things you're ignoring at the moment is staggering.
Trying.
So
Anyway,
should we be looking at the book and going, all right, what
Recipe do we want?
combination?
You've got the bottle over to the table. The argument in the distance is continuing on. You in many ways, you think, my God, these people can argue for an extremely long time. I do wonder what could be that interesting. Doesn't matter. Move on.
Nettle.
Anyway, there's a bottle.
Nettle, I'm very distracted, but obviously I got this because I'm very powerful. Could you please be watch out? Can you listen to what the fuck is going on out there in case they come in? Listen to everything they're saying. Thanks, Nettle.
Nettle buzzes down the hallway and as soon as he gets there, you can see his face even in the distance. You're like,
He's so tiny, I can't see his face.
you can, just because I really need you to. It is shocked. He is hearing things and going, oh my God, that's revelation after revelation. But anyway, back to the bottle.
He's watching a soap opera.
Take notes.
It's like,
Didn't bring a pen.
Well, remember the
but it sounds cute because it's so high pitched.
revelation.
So you've got, he's taking notes like you do. So he's just writing down, here's what they're wearing and what the revelations, just the word revelation 2 or 3 times. You have the bottle on the table. And what are you planning to do with it? No pressure, but this is all in Thistle's hands.
Yes, I'm investigating, looking, reading. What can I see through the truth bottle?
The strange thing about it is telling you the truth. The colours aren't colourblind. I didn't do that to you. It generally is saying if you attach this colour to this colour, it equals 2 words.
So what are those words? I just want to be normal size. Where's the ones that says normal size?
Yeah, can we get a full list of what all the 2-word lists are?
Is there an
Sure.
index? Is there a
Have a
contents
look.
page?
Index.
It has each of the individual colours can be associated with, let's say, a word.
Are you making me make my potion on my own through clues?
In a Dungeons and Dragons kind of world, maybe. Just a
Oh,
little
God
bit.
damn it. Word association. Girls listening.
Okay. What was the tangerine? Tangerine and
Tangerine is written next to the word quiet.
Quiet Dream, was it?
That would be the colour violet, the word dream.
Okay, growth surely would be green.
Growth is green.
You're not going to believe this, but it is
Yeah.
emerald green. But I
Okay.
would probably restrict yourself from thinking the colours are necessarily obvious. Some of them are.
Well, I wouldn't expect a colorblind man to have accurate
Whoa.
color symbols.
We
Whoa.
wouldn't expect such a higher order
sorry.
skill from such a...
Sorry, it just says magenta here, and the word next to it is fuck off.
I thought there was this, like, because you mentioned the labels weren't what they should be, and I was like, oh, cool, I've solved it. Like, it's
I have said
colorblindness.
that. I have said the
I
labels
know,
are what
but
they
I
need to be.
misread it.
But anyway, I'll give you a quick list.
Okay.
Crimson is passion. Royal blue is flow. Golden yellow is inspire. Emerald green, as we've seen before, is grow. We've done tangerine and violet already. Magenta is fury. Turquoise is shape. It's a chocolate brown, which is bind, and a charcoal grey, which is wither.
Don't love that. I reckon turquoise
Agreed.
and emerald green.
Agreed.
That's what I'm doing.
Where did you get them from?
They're on the shelves, but I levitated them over. I just went, whoop.
So you're making all these different coloured tubes float across the room. They glow as they do so, and you're pouring them straight in.
Yeah, no, because what's happening is I'm not just like bringing everything over, because remember I put the bottle of truth there. So I envision that when I go to get the bottles, I'm going to stand behind the bottle of truth and call forth with my levitation powers the accurate true colours of turquoise and emerald.
Nice.
So just the 2.
You're right. This is the part where I was being colourblind. The bottles, the colours are clearly not the colours they look like. So when you go around the
But
bottle
they're
of truth,
down there like, that's the orange one. I'm
they're
like,
like,
don't
oh my
worry about
God,
it.
red looks like green. So it doesn't take you too long. You bring over a whole bunch of colours that aren't the ones you were looking for, but you are able to eventually figure out which one is tangerine. Was it tangerine? Sorry, no, it was
No,
turquoise.
Turquoise and emerald.
Turquoise and green. So you pour these 2 colours in, and then you see them mixed together. Shape and grow are the 2 words you've applied. They mix more like a lava lamp mixes, so not
that's
quite
cool.
mixed. Like you can see the 2 colours are together, but they are separate.
So I probably
Doesn't
shouldn't
create any
drink it first. I was going to Nettle, how's everything going over there? Do we need to be worried?
Honestly, he's got his little notebook out and he is writing things down, but he just keeps writing revelation after revelation, and it's all it says.
Nettle, don't forget specifics.
He's wearing a coat. I think he's wearing a coat. I heard coat sounds. And a thin brimmed hat. Nettle's also, by the way, just completely.
Involved in his revelations.
He's like, oh my God.
Maybe I should go over there and listen with Nettle.
No, I wouldn't.
He's not getting details. Get the details.
Anyway, the liquid falls through from the tap and lands on who? You.
Yeah.
Oh, he used days on.
Sacrificing some. I'm just putting my hand.
I'm interested.
I kind of just assumed to have my hand under it, you know,
Yeah,
like
you
if
can
you're not
even-
drinking it.
And you grow back to full size.
Oh, we're back.
All right. Showers for everyone. Get under. Get under.
Well, now that you're full size, I imagine you can just pick us up.
Oh my God. I'm going to gather them all. No, because
In your
they'll
hand?
grow in my hand. They'll break my arm.
You pick us up, right? We climb under your hand, and then you put us under the tap and just throw us. We become like like Ant-Man, full size as we're like in the air.
Oh,
Yep.
that's cool. I like that. I'm doing that. I'm going to chuck him under.
Okay, everybody except Nettle, who is still obviously in the distance, is back to full size. Dazon stayed a bit longer under the tap, a bit bigger. Dazon walks over to Biddy and he's like a foot taller than he was before.
What part?
What part is a foot taller?
You fucking heard her. What part?
All right, Dazon does look like he's got a little extra energy.
Bitty fans
We call it big Dazon energy.
That is a fucking shirt. I've got big days energy.
And look, he's unfortunately, I do love how clothes always grow and shrink with the person, but for this little part, just for the extra, his clothes didn't go that bit. So he does now look like he is ripping through his shirt. And this is possibly the first time you've ever noticed Dazon he was in prison for 5 days. That entire 5 days
Just
he
doing
worked out,
push-ups.
just doing push-ups and
Nice.
sit-ups, and he's just
So
got
Dazon's
abs.
jacked.
Dazon is jacked.
And now that he's grown, his clothes hasn't. His muscles are bursting through the shirt. Is what he's trying to emphasize.
It's a combination of looking really strong, but also wearing a midriff. it's just hanging on by a thread. So he kind of is pulling it off
Hot.
and kind of isn't it. But Dazon, by the way, isn't ashamed to show off. Does appear to be trying to get your attention for some reason. Look, there's possibly something I'd like to talk about.
Bitty is fully fanning herself, like, oh, okay.
I actually want to make some of these potions to go. I reckon we take
Because there's vials up there.
there's vials.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Like what if we
What are
make
we
it?
gonna- Yes.
Like what if I just quickly we can just mix together the charcoal.
Oh, God. Just, okay.
Here we go.
So what the
I'm
charcoal.
just writing down what you're mixing.
Welcome to MasterChef.
What was the first? So we had charcoal. I know that was like wither. So that's cool.
Oh, the charcoal grays wither, yep.
And then what was?
There's also the B. That was, there was the second last one was bind. It was maybe
chocolate.
Brown, that's what it was. Yes.
No, it was
chocolate.
brown, and it was to bind.
Bind.
Wow, you're putting those two together?
Yeah.
Wither and bind.
All right. Now I'm going to put that in a vial, and then
Maybe the dream one. And what was the tangerine? Because the violet was dream. Sorry, you kept saying
Quiet dream?
specific colors, so I just wrote purple and
tangerine
orange.
was
I
quiet.
went out of my way to find
know.
colours that were prettier than normal colours,
No, you
even though
did. They're really nice.
they're
What was
exactly the same
tangerine?
colour.
Tangerine's quiet.
So quiet
Quiet.
dream could knock someone out.
Yep. Let's do that.
Ooh, but also we could do like quiet and maybe
Each one of these takes time.
Yeah, that's
There are other things that are available to you in this room, and I'm cancelling them out as we
Sorry.
go.
No. Okay. All right. Everyone.
Just can I keep making a few wish?
No, I like the potions.
No, okay.
There's a reason why
saying-
I did this too. It's
feel
fun
like,
for me.
Okay, fine. Guys, let's get the bottle of truth and start collecting magical items as we need. So let's take anything we could need. So let's pick up the bottle, start walking around the room and grab anything we could possibly get.
Oh, I've got tote bags. We can take things with us.
Oh my God, 100%. Tote bags, hand around, let's go. And then we're going to run around the room and see if we can grab magical items.
It would appear that while all the colours are magical, the books would have magical expressions
Take all the
inside them. You won't be able to take all of them. It's lined with books, but they aren't specifically magical themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The most magical things in the room are things that are on you.
Oh, that's right, because we can see what's magical based on the thingy. We can look through it.
Yes.
Well, you can see some of them. Depends on how many potions you want to make. Or if you want to speak to Dazon, or if you want to find out what happens with this conversation.
That's too much.
Nah, husband's gonna have to wait until later.
No, I feel like Dazon needs to speak now.
Really? Because we can create.
Because why would you even see what the shit going on and be like, I need to talk to you, like, and it's going to be something banal and that can wait. Like, wouldn't you?
Conversation in the hallway is getting louder, and Nettle looks more shocked than ever. Any more potions? We've got 2 potions.
I'd like to create a quiet potion.
You did. Quiet dream. I've got 2 potions down.
No, I just want a quiet one. Can we just do one color so that people don't hear us when we're moving through, like a sneaky potion?
The book didn't mention that.
Yeah, it said,
You said maximum 2.
it said never mix more than 2, so they must each just do something anyway.
You can if you want. I'm so disappointed that bit of information came out so easily, because I know you would have at least at one of you would have
100% I
gone.
would have gone. Yeah, trust me. If you gave me a bunch of colours and said make a potion, no way would I fucking stop at 2.
Do you remember doing it as a kid? And you just like add in a whole bunch and it'd be this grey mess with glitter in it.
What happened to my beautiful design? It's just this homogenous blend of brown.
Okay,
There's fucking potions. There's arguing the hallway. There's loudly. I'm panicked. I am feeling really overwhelmed because there's too much going on.
No.
Okay, I'm giving you a tote bag and you're just going to collect any of those bottles that you think will be useful.
Right.
Okay. Anything on the shelf that you want to take, you just shove in this bag. Okay?
Thank you. Okay.
I'm going to give you a bag as well. Go with her. Help. Okay, husband. What? But be quick.
Well, I will quickly say to the two who are collecting things, the things around the room don't look magical. The colors are, but only if they get mixed. You can
In
tell
that specific vessel.
Yeah, you can tell
Fuck it,
that
I'm
by
taking all the colours. Let's take them. Take the vessel. I'm taking, the keg. Does it even need the vessel?
He's bolted to that table, metal table.
Well, you know what? Take the potions anyway, just to fuck his day. And let's
Start smashing them, yeah.
Make some wither the bolts. Pour it on the bolts to unbolt it from the table.
I've already made that though.
Only works on people.
Yeah.
You've established that.
We just
Yep.
did the cork.
I don't want to waste your time with you
I
making
appreciate
stuff and
that. I
pouring it
really
and,
do.
and being disappointed.
Should I be going down to listen to this conversation?
Probably. You can at least
Yeah.
telepathically communicate with us back.
And I'm really stealthy, so they won't hear me coming.
Okay, so Rue has
I'm gonna go down and listen.
stealthily walked down.
Do I need to roll?
You do.
Yay. Watch
Go ahead.
this.
Just drink some of the quiet potion.
What'd you roll?
Oh, it's not the best. 12.
Oh, can you roll it again because you're at disadvantage with your barnacle boots. And you have a barnacle back.
Ooh.
But they're magical. They're magical.
This is how they're magical. Magic can be bad.
21.
So we'll take the other one.
12.
You squish down the hallway. But maybe the conversation is loud enough to block that out.
Okay, Dazen, what the hell?
Daison is standing before you, glistening now. He found one of the bottles and just oiled up. He's torn his midriff at the top so you can see the definition of the
I'm
pecs.
fucking loving this for days on.
His beard looks more masculine than it was before, somehow. Not directly related to being taller, but Daison's pulling it off. And he speaks.
Hello there. I'm Vincent from Paradox Bully Games on YouTube, and I play Biddy's husband. Biddy, love, can you come over here? I have something to say. I'm not sure how to tell you this. I've been trying for a while now, but you've had so many more things on your plate. And one never interrupts a halfling when there's something on their plate. You're right. No time for jokes, of course. So, here it is. When I was dead, I saw some things. But, as you know, when we are reborn, our link to old memories becomes tenuous at best. But when you brought me back, I could see I was going into my original form. The old me, not a new vessel. Time is different in the Neverworld, slower. It barely exists there, to be fair. So, when the path to my old self opened, I had time. I left clues for me, and I've been trying to figure them out. But I need your help.
And you choose now to ask?
Hey, how often have you talked to him?
Oh, never.
Not much.
I guess we're just really decented men.
I've had this stuff available for quite some time. It cracks me up now, though, because now that he's suddenly extra buff, I know what's coming next in a second. Because he goes on to explain that this part of the world that you're in right now is linked together somehow behind the scenes. There are wires of energy and life, essence, whatever you want to call them, that flow between all the different pieces of the manyverse. The void, and what you know of as the gap and other universes, all those sort of things, all the different places are linked by these little wires, but they're very difficult to understand. He's not sure what they are exactly, but he knows that you can move between all the places just by following those wires, if you can find where they are. And he looks around carefully for a second and says, so, when we met, I was a magician. You know, the people who create tattoos so everyone can talk to other people.
Oh, that's handy to know.
And in that time I made a tattoo. And the reason why I find this funny is...
It's a tramp stamp, isn't it?
No, because now he tears off his shirt. And beforehand it would have just been he just lifted his shirt up to show you. Now he's like...
it's shredded anyway.
And first you don't even notice this magnificent tattoo on
he's
his
just rippled
chest.
a bit of 12
Because
pack.
he is so buff now and a foot taller than he was. You can see, originally what I wrote was, you can see at the bottom, he lifts up his shirt and shows you the bottom of an elaborate tattoo, like rather daintily. Like, look, now he's like ripping it open and just standing there. And for some reason that part is already oiled. Yeah.
See, the moment was right.
Yeah. Anyway, He's been trying to figure this stuff out, but it is not just a tattoo, it's an active tattoo. It's moving as you watch it.
Okay.
Now, whether it was meant to do that, I don't know, but a combination of him being brought back to life, the skills he has, the time he had, he has created something like a map of the place you're in. You can see it looks like, rather than hair, the amount of hair he had stayed exactly the same, but it does kind of look like a wiry movement on his chest. It kind of looks a bit like hair.
Okay.
But anyway, he says, when I was dead, just as you were bringing me back, I saw all of it for a moment. It's too big. But I guess the tattoo is how I imagined what I saw. It didn't really turn into a tattoo. It's more of like a living diagram. I don't understand it, but every now and then when I'm close to things, different parts of it light up.
But he's like, look, let me explore it. She's just like putting her hands all over, like, I think I just need to get real close to it.
Look with your eyes, not your fingers.
Hey, we're married, man. So, because he's mentioned that some of it glows, and like, is any of it lit up glowing now?
You don't see that.
I don't see it. He only sees it.
No, you can see it, but nothing looks glowing to you.
Should we look through the bottle?
Okay. Okay. This is a lot of information and a lot of muscle that I do not remember you having.
Like more sensory, so you might have to touch it.
And maybe your hands would work. Maybe
is this part of the tattoo or no? That's just an ad. That's nice.
He steps back at first because there's a little bit of a shock because you're a little bit more forward than normal. But he doesn't stop you. He's just like, ooh, hello. But in stepping back, one of the colors seems to become active. One of the black wires now becomes a bright orange. And you see as it weaves around his chest, it leads to a diagram or obviously a tattoo, but something that looks like fruit, brightly colored, perhaps even dancing fruit. Very unusual looking tattoo.
Right. Okay. So you have a magical map on your chest, which I guess just, sorry, sweetheart, means you have to walk around shirtless now.
I'm afraid my shirt is no longer useful, it says. And he looks at this tattered shirt on the ground. Poor old Daisy used to wear those shirts, but not new Daisy. And he quickly looks over at Thistle and goes, how long does this stuff last? Fuck. He's like, I really need this to last.
I don't waste things, so I'm picking up the broken shirt. We'll make it into rags later. Okay, so you have a map.
We should display the rags.
You have a map. I'm not, so I did see the color thing change.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't in reaction to me touching that spot. It was him stepping back.
Perhaps.
Okay, I'm gonna, oh, he's taller than me now, bastard.
Look, you're dead set looking at pecs.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab him by his upper arms.
Yep. He quickly does that thing where he makes pecs move independently. Bump, 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 bump.
I smile Riley up at him like, nice. And I just kind of shift him to the left a little bit because I'm wondering if maybe like where he is in physical space is making the map react. So I'm just going to move him because he stepped back and it changed. I'm going to move him a little bit to the left.
Yeah, if you moved it, I'll make that quick because I can see what you're trying to do. If you moved it back to where he was first, it does seem to power down. And that seems to be moving further away from the corridor.
Yeah, okay.
Towards the corridor.
Yeah, that's what I was. I'm like, moving left, right, back to where he was. Okay, cool. So in doing that, you'll allow me, I've figured out that it's in relation to the corridor that it's making the change.
That seems to have some impact, yeah. Thistle, are you nearby?
I want to look through the bottle of truth.
At him?
At him.
I like the idea that you're looking around for magic things, but then you kind of just drift.
So I reckon, I reckon this is how I see it, right? I'm scanning, seeing what books I need, and then I kind of just like turn around. I'm like, hello! What happened here? And then I'm like, woo!
But through the bottle of truth, he looks...
I was about to say, did he look small again with no
his
muscles?
normal size with less muscle.
Yeah, so yeah, get rid of the bottle.
But the tattoo is still there.
And it's a tattoo the same. I'm going to move it in and out. I'm going to move the bottle like in, out, in, out. I'm like, ha, ha.
Something does light up differently when you are looking at him.
I would hear you giggling and I turn around seeing you do this. And I look back at his tattoo, I look back at you and I'm like, ooh, Thistle.
And I'm still going back and forth. Hot days and new days.
Thistle, can you come have a look at my husband's chest and have a look at this tattoo through the bottle?
Sure thing, boo boo. Whatever, get your rocks off and I come over.
She holds the bottle up and sort of uses it to scan his chest. It doesn't seem any different through the bottle. The tattoo is telling the truth.
Okay.
But you do see something different.
Okay.
Well, in fact, I wouldn't even know if you would think it was different.
So what do I see?
You see a different line light up, different colour, and it swirls around behind the other wires and drifts off a little part just underneath a nipple. And it leads to a cottage.
What color is it?
The cottage or the line?
The line.
Purple.
I wonder what the fruit means. I also wonder what that purple line behind it means.
What purple line? I see the fruit, which it seemed to light up when he got further away from the door or closer?
Closer.
When he got closer to the doorway.
You're distracted by the abs. It's the one behind the purple one that's going to the cottage behind the nipple.
Just near the nipple, yeah.
Near the nipple. South of the nipple, left of the nipple, east of the nipple.
Do I see?
Southeast.
Southeast of the nipple. The cottage.
But Thistle, and I'm interrupting because what you do see probably shocks you. I haven't even seen it yet.
I know, I was just giving you that for later.
It's a cottage, and because it's animated, it feels like it zooms into the window looking out.
Oh, that's so cool. God, your head's cool.
It's who's looking out that's cool.
Who's looking out at me?
That'd be Karin.
And she didn't live alone. The one called Karin, who had once been host to a god of a similar name, did not enjoy the silence of the mind, having spent so long sharing such a space. When she escaped from those who had confined her, she did not question the strange comfort of the place she found refuge in. She didn't concern herself with hiding any further either. This place made her feel content. Here there was no emptiness. Perhaps there should have been, but there were no memories inside Karin's mind of her husband or a daughter from times gone by. Not even an inkling. She had pets though, because, as I said, she didn't live alone.
What's that, bud? The Lincoln Summer Sales event is on now with exclusive offers? Oh, so you want to feel the wind pouring through the available open panoramic vista roof on a road trip? And spend the afternoon beachside hanging out on the back of the spacious Lincoln Splitgate? Okay, I'll schedule a Lincoln test drive today, right before your vet appointment. Visit your local Lincoln retailer or learn more at Lincoln.com.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays, and just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes, they put you on hold, your doctor doesn't take your plan, game over. We see you, so we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc, search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly, no cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy. Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess. At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
Oh my God, Karin! You got a tattoo of Karin! She must mean a lot to you.
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Karin. Karin, my old buddy, old host.
Okay, I'm really grateful that you're helping try and translate this, but I would greatly appreciate if you would just close your mouth, pop the drool back in, and just step away from my husband's nipple.
Oh, please. I'm not drooling over that. I got the bottle of truth. I see what I see. You know what I mean? I see the truth. Okay, but what I'm really concerned about is Karin tattooed on this man's nipple. You actually should have some fucking questions, actually.
Rue, down the hallway.
Yes, hit me.
The conversation is continuing inside.
Yeah.
Nettle has shown you his notes. They're not great.
There's some flowers.
It's all right. My notebook's not good either.
But you hear a male and the male voice is pretty clearly Chaos. You've had a fairly long conversation with Chaos before.
Yeah.
The other voice is one you don't recognize, but it's otherworldly. It echoes in a different way.
Okay.
Calm in intonation. But in her tone, you can tell she's not just disappointed. She's angry.
Oh, I've never heard it the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not disappointed. I'm angry.
I'm actually angry at you, yeah. Chaos has let her down. He begs for a moment. Seems like begging anyway for some form of forgiveness. Or at least more time. Yeah, that's what he wants. He doesn't think he's done anything wrong just yet. You hear him say, I led them here, didn't I? The female voice replies, you didn't even know who they were. If it wasn't for my warning systems, you would never clue who they are. Even though I sent you and those misfits to find them. How did they fool you? A disguise and some barrels? And then she says, now, did memory tell you which was the one we needed?
My ears prick.
Yeah. Chaos says, no, memory doesn't seem to know how to read them. Strange. Anyway, I've captured them all for the moment, including memory. And the female voice continues, give them another chance to find the name I need. Death has a connection she fears losing. My strength will come from that weakness. To give memory one more chance, or dispose of it.
The new death is my daughter Laurel, and if they're talking about the one that is connected to death, that would be me.
You've also got a big hole in your heart, big gaping, mystical, dark hole.
Yeah, we need to talk about what you saw, because you were like, oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not next.
If only you had time, because what you then hear is Chaos saying, fine, I will do as you have asked, of course. And then you can hear footsteps. They're clearly coming towards the door. You see the handle turn. And then the voice says, wait, there's one more thing.
Have you been relaying this back to us while you're eavesdropping?
Of course I have.
Just grabbed Nettle's walk and wrote, I think he's coming through the door.
Yeah, he's looking at me.
So we've been getting the radio live from Rue. So I'd start shoving Dazen towards the door. And I'm like, hey guys, we need to go now.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
You try to shove Dazen, but he just doesn't move. He's like a rock of muscle. He says, deeper than normal, I'll take care of it. And then he just walks off.
I got it.
I've got it. I've got the walking covered.
I roll my eyes and I give him like a little tap to move him forward. And
you also notice the tattoo that you saw before is now glowing brighter.
Ooh. Okay. How many doors are in the hallway?
There's two in the hallway. One of them has the argument behind it.
Oh, sweet. That's easy. We go to the one that doesn't have the argument behind it.
You're all leaving together?
We are getting out of here.
Sorry, before we go, can I roll investigation and just peek around the corner to look at what she looks like, this woman?
Door is shut.
Doors, oh, damn.
If only you were still small.
Yeah, no, I could have.
But Nettle is. He hasn't been under the potion. Can't Nettle, like, he'd be the size of an ant, like, if that.
That is true. Nettle is small. He could go through the keyhole.
Yeah, Nettle. Go through that keyhole. Let's get some recon.
Just see what she
Draw
looks
a picture
like.
if you need to. Go see what she looks like. What are we dealing with?
He takes his little notepad through, but he buzzes through the door, through the keyhole really quickly and comes straight back out. That look of shock because there were revelations from before has changed. His revelation face has changed into fear. And he says, we need to go now.
And I say, I believe you, baby, but you're going to have to give the details, yeah? And then we go.
You try to get through the door, but when you turn the handle...
Hi, I'm Kat from Mansfield, and I play Yet Another Bloody Door. Doors are funny things, aren't we? When I'm open, I'm still a door, but there's a hole where I was before. When I'm closed, you can't pass at all, and then I might as well be a wall. I had great dreams, you know. I wanted to be a wooden plank on a pirate ship. Can you imagine? Bouncing people to their doom. But Mum said, you need a reliable income these days. What with the cost of living and the extreme greed of the super wealthy. Dad said, well, I don't know what Dad said because he didn't stick around, did he? Ran off with a window, if that could work. What a hand. I wonder what else I could have been.
Was that meant to give us any clues or anything, or was she just a good time?
She did say something right at the end, but you may have been laughing over it. There were two things that I loved about that one. One is the stupidest joke I've ever written in that one. She says, instead of saying what a knob, she says what a hand, because we say what a knob because of doorknobs. She's like, no, they do what a hand. But she did finish by saying, I wonder what else I could have been. Ladies, this door does not want to open.
Oh, we've got to guess what else she could have been. A whiskey barrel.
Well, you just yell a whiskey barrel at her.
Did we hear, like, she spoke aloud to us, did she?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
which means you have very little time now because Chaos is behind you. I will give each of you a chance to solve this, and if you don't, you're probably going to have to fight Chaos.
Fuck, okay. No more silly guesses.
and you're one guest down.
That was a practice.
Ladies, how will you get through this door?
I'm going to get down to her level, which I assume.
The door is bigger than you.
No.
She's trying to consider what the mouthpiece would be.
I'm just imagining where the handle is.
She's like, please don't talk into my knob.
Don't talk into the knob.
No, it's not a microphone.
Okay. I feel awkward and I stand up. I'm like, sorry.
That would have been my instinct too, though, so I'm with you there.
All right, I'm like, you say you wanted to be a plank on a pirate ship. Does that mean you had these thoughts since you were a tree? Were you like the raw timber first?
Well, of course. We're not born doors.
You're right.
You become doors.
What kind of tree are you?
Oh, it's like oak.
Oak.
But a completely different name here.
Very practical wood. It's strong, it's sturdy. It can really be anything at once. And if you think about it, yeah, you're a door right now, but you're still essentially a big plank of wood that can be anything else in the world. But where do you want to be? I think the question is what else you could have been, but where do you want to be?
I can't be anything. I'm stuck here.
Oh, yeah, but honey, this is the thing. Reuse, recycle, repurpose. I reckon I can use one of my spells to get you out of here. You can come on the ship with us if you like. Maybe on the journey, you'll learn
Say less.
what you actually want to be.
Say less, she says. I am ready. You've got spells? How do you get me out of here?
I have like an enlarge reduce spell. I can make you small for a little bit and then get you out. I could levitate you out. Lots of ways I can get you out. That's not really the problem. We're just going to get to safety
behind
first.
you first.
Yeah, just need to get to safety first. And you can ask anyone. I always follow through on my promises that I remember.
Nick the Barnacle, who is on your head.
Yes, Nick, tell her.
Nick says,
They do try.
Nick, you're here, aren't you? You may notice we're covered in barnacles from the ship.
I'm speaking on behalf of the barnacles. Sometimes they forget things. You've just got to stay in their memory.
You know, sometimes we forget. We're very busy because of lots of adventures. Do you like adventures?
you won't forget me though, will you? I'm a gigantic door.
God, no. And plus, the thing with the barnacles was that sometimes unexpected attacks happen and you're so busy defending that you forget. Anyway, now we've got a new phrase, barnacles assemble. So look, am I going to say that I'm always going to be forefront memory? No, that'd be crazy. That'd mean I was obsessed with you. But I'll always rectify. We will always rectify and hold our promise, even if sometimes we make mistakes.
You promise you won't leave me behind?
I absolutely promise that I won't leave you behind, but I'm going to put a caveat
No
here.
asterisks.
Because we're going to shrink her, right? And take her with us.
You can hear the handle turning behind you now. No, you have to take me now.
You know what? That's fair. I will take you now. Once I'm on the other side of this door, I'm going to use the spell to get you out of here.
I will open up and you can take me off the hinges right now.
But then we won't be protected. Can you protect us first? Like, wait till they pass? Otherwise, there's no deal here. That's just you making me do something with...
You don't want to be here with him.
Oh, got you then. Okay, hold on a second.
New plan. Instead of going through the door and hiding, we're going through the door and running.
Okay, but is there anything in that room you might need to tell us about?
You do not have time for this conversation.
Okay, cool. All right, in that case...
You got to get your screwdriver out. You got to get these hinges down. Now, how are you going to get the door off?
All right, what kind of hinge are we talking about here? I like to think it's like a pin one, yeah.
Honestly, I'm sitting here looking at a list of hinges going, all right, you want to play that game? But yes, you can have just a hinge where you can knock the pins out.
Perfect. I'm going to start reducing. That's going to put her to half in all dimensions, and its weight will reduce to 1/8 of normal. That should be okay for us
And to be
run
honest,
out
it'll
with.
crack it out of the hinges anyway.
Yeah, so I figured it was just kind of like zhoop it out.
Ladies, the door is open.
And tiny.
And tiny.
All right.
Tinier.
But very light.
Definitely something you can carry now since you're all big again. Dazon picks up the door and goes, I've got it.
Oh my God, yes. And can he like act like it's really heavy? But he's like, it's all right.
He picks it up and he holds his back straight away. He's like, man, I did not know how much it hurt to lift things.
Okay, I love it. All right, so Dazon's got the door and we are running for our life down the hallway.
All right, not knowing how you would solve that puzzle, my little note says the door opens and you bustle your way through, but that is not what happens. The door opens, you take it down, shrink it, whatever you need to do. Dazon picks it up. Dazon goes through first and just leaps through into what appears to be a bright light.
Ooh, better than a room with no other doors.
So we're not in a room.
Are you all
We're
jumping
in
through
light.
with him?
Yeah, always.
I would, because you hear that door open behind you, and suddenly, as if it took almost the entire amount of time you had, chaos stands out. And you hear him yell, but that fades almost instantly. And as you turn around to see where you've come from, which should be the hole in the wall where the door was, it looks nothing like what you came through. In fact, there's a completely different door there now. Another door is shut. Now it's a huge barn door. And it's jostling, though, as though somebody is still trying to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Your little door says, hold them for us. And the barn door says, I'll do what I can.
Oh, that's so cute.
Hold door. No. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, I got you. I had you.
Turning your head again, you can get a quick lay of the land behind you, so to speak. You're in an old wooden barn that has been converted into a fruit and vegetable store.
The dancing fruit. But the tattoo had the dancing fruit.
It did. Each step feels increasingly different from the last. And there's a young woman talking to you. She's standing behind a stitched-together conveyor belt covered in consumer goods, fruit, veggies, and the like. She's operating an elaborate machine that looks like it's part abacus, part old typewriter, covered in slowly turning gears and the occasional crackle of mystery. She's adding up the cost of items because she's a...
Checkout chick.
Hi, I'm Misha from Michigan in the United States, and I play Chesley the checkout chick from Big Frank's Fruit and Veggie Barnorama, where your coin goes further. Firstly, checkout chick is a derogatory term, except that Big Frank put it on our name tags, so I understand the confusion, but also my name tag says Vecna, and I don't think she's worked here for years.
Can I get a mop-up bucket to aisle 8, please? Mopping bucket.
Secondly, I am contractually obliged to say, welcome to Big Frank's Fruit and Veggie Barnorama. There's a sale on overly passionate fruit and pissed off peas. My name is Chesley. How can I make your fruity dreams real?
We're gonna need more buckets. Aisle 8, please.
Yes, Chesley. My dad wanted Chelsea and my mom wanted Leslie. So, Chesley happened, I guess. Pretty much ruined my life straight away. I was gonna be an author, but nobody wants to read a book by someone called Chesley. Chesley Elizabeth Hernanderson. Yeah. Anyway. What have we got here? Carrots, eggplant, asparagus.
She did that so well.
We've all met a Chesley. We've all met one, and I'll be honest, I've had those jobs where I've been one.
100%.
Ladies, this is fascinating to me because this is kind of dependent upon any of the choices you've made in the last section. Had you not enlarged yourself, you would have still been rather small, and that would have made me laugh. But when she mentions carrots, eggplant, and asparagus, that's when you can notice she's actually talking to you. When you look down, you can still see your hands and your feet, but they're attached to Indy, the carrot.
Oh.
Stacy, you've become an eggplant. And Lana, you're an asparagus, but just one stem. You still have arms and legs.
No!
Let me hand you your character sheets.
No! Oh my god, we're in the void.
And
you are, yeah. This place, weird things, and it's also Chaos's version of that. So that is Lady Carrot.
Fuck.
This is, can you pass down Duchess Eggplant, please?
Oh yes, Duchess, nice.
And of course, that would leave you as Commander Asparagus.
I'll be honest, I'm going to Google what asparagus looks like because I actually don't know what that is. And has my husband turned into anything?
He's a cauliflower.
He can turn around. He's a ripped broccoli. But we'll make him a cauliflower.
Okay.
Lady Carrot, Knight of the Long Route.
Knight of the Long Route. Hey, at least that wasn't on the eggplant sheet.
Oh, true.
Oh, I've seen
I have tried to avoid innuendo as often as possible, and occasionally I haven't.
Yeah. I've seen asparagus before. Now that I've Googled it, I have seen asparagus before.
Fantastic. Chesley backs away and says in a very apathetic way, "Oh no." And an alarm goes off in the background. She looks down and she says, "Better get ready." Blah, 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 barn presents to you food fight. And she grabs a shield and a stick and starts poking you towards the center of the shop. Ladies, you are indeed now food, and it would appear that the staff at this store occasionally muster the goods together for a food fight.
Except we're the food.
Yes.
And we have to fight each other.
No.
No.
They push and shove you down one of the aisles, which is a little bit wider than the other ones. It's been widened so that people can fit in here and watch the event.
Okay. Gladiator style.
Can everybody roll initiative?
Oh my God.
14.
19.
13.
Or I have rolled, you're not going to believe this, abysmally, and not one of my rolls is above any of yours.
Aw. I mean, yay. It means we're not attacked first, but it means we have to... Okay.
Now, you have character sheets with special skills. Not too many of them. I don't want to overcomplicate things.
Appreciated.
But you have been pushed into a fight. What you see across from you now in this hastily put together arena, paper towels, twine, whatever, very, very simple arena.
Yeah.
What you see across from you is an egg, some cheese, some celery and some olives, and a cube of honey. I will say this though.
Sticky.
I had envisioned that maybe you wouldn't have necessarily figured out how to make yourself larger. They are all much smaller than you. It is an actual egg with arms and legs, but you are full-size people, carrot, eggplant,
That's so funny.
asparagus. But this does look like there are people betting on the side. The money is going in your direction.
I bet. Fuck, I'll get in on that deal. Okay, throw some money.
But that egg looks angry, like it's ready to go.
It's boiled. It's boiling with rage.
Boiling with rage.
It's about to crack. Yeah. Right. Come on, guys. Okay, so olive, honey,
This is
egg.
no yoke.
All right, I'm gonna stop. Sorry, olive, honey, egg. What were the other two?
Cheese, celery, and olives seem to be working together.
Okay.
Celery and olives seem to be working together.
Wait until you find out how, but it is your turn first. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm just gonna gauge what's happening. I don't know. Like, why are we fighting?
You were pushed into the arena.
Yeah.
There are store members on the side holding sticks to keep you there.
So we're forced to fight.
That seems to be what's happening.
It seems like we fight or we get skewered by the people around us.
Well, why don't we all form a little? Why don't we become friends?
Why can't we be friends?
Why can't we do that?
be friends?
And I'm going to pick the little egg up, and I'm just going to say, we don't have to fight. We don't have to do what they want us to do. And I don't know how this is going to go down.
I love this because the egg does actually have a reaction, and that's called harden up.
Oh,
And
amazing.
you feel the egg get stronger in your hands as a retaliate. It's ready to fight you.
I actually think it's like pro wrestling and they love it.
Is a bit
There's
like
money
that.
in this, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And the egg behaves a little bit like it's a show, and it starts spouting at you.
As it starts talking, I'm just going to throw it to the
I
ground.
think you don't understand what you are facing today. To the crowd, I know you are here for me.
Pro wrestling, amazing.
I know you come from far and wide to see the Egginator.
And fireworks go off.
Can anyone else see this egg in one of those little like wrestling tunic?
Yes.
Like Borat's bloody mankini? Like that
He
is what I'm
didn't
seeing
have
this
that
egg in.
before, but he does now.
Oh, but
He
it's like
very
been drawn
clearly-
on in crayon or something.
Yep.
Drawn on, I fucking love it.
He has a wrestling belt as well.
Oh.
As Inter-Egginational Champion of the world, he doesn't know how to say it, neither do I. I want everybody here today to know that none of these people will be getting out alive, for I am the Egginator! And the crowd, and there's a lot of people that come from far and wide, they love the Egginator. You are now their enemy.
You sound like a very cranky little egg. And I'm just going to put him down.
Whoa.
Roll him away. With some kind
I thought you meant violently, like...
Yeah, well, I'm going to have a go at just maybe... I'll make it maybe look like I'm putting him down, but with some force, just to see what happens. To see if he's cracking.
Are you throwing it to the ground?
I'm going to throw the egg to the ground.
There is a massive gasp from the crowd because the egg shatters. And you've just killed the Egginator.
Eliminated! That's so good. That was so easy. Who's next?
Wow. You have, just in that statement alone, already turned half the crowd your side.
Ah, perfect.
These people, they love their violence, they love their heroes.
You're looking at the audience and like, is that all you got?
But
That's a fucking carrot.
after spending quite some time developing a very angry egg character sheet, I'll just cross that one off.
Oh, Oh no, it's like the tiger last season.
Oh wait, before that happens, I should at least note that he had a very special move. Everyone has just what's called a special move. His is called can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. So what happens as he falls? Oh my god, he bursts open at your feet. You will take damage. This is awesome. The egg splatters, hits the ground, and detonates into fire.
So he's got one last.
Yeah, got to make that omelette. Got to make that omelette. And you will take some damage. You can see your hit points there, probably much lower than you're used to. And please take 8 of them off from the omelette egg explosion.
Because I've got a reaction, keen eyesight. When Lady Carrot's hit by an attack, she adds 3 to her armor class. If the attack still hits, then she takes half damage instead.
Unfortunately, this one is it's a dex save, so it doesn't go against your
Armor
armor
class.
class. But give me a dex save anyway to see if you take that damage.
Probably not. 6.
You take that damage. 8 hit points from the last moments of the Egginator.
8, you
A career
say?
ended. There's already a crew of people coming out to sweep up the omelette and take him backstage.
No, the long route is down in hit points. The long route. The long route.
What's your actual name?
Just Lady Carrot.
Yeah, okay. I'm just checking that she's just.
She has
I
another
like the
name.
long route though.
Wow.
Where on your sheet does it say long route?
Not.
She's a knight. She's a bit more.
Oh, okay.
She's a bit different from everybody else.
Okay.
Next on initiative list was Thistle.
Okay.
Also known as
Duchess Eggplant.
Yeah.
Special music plays when you say your own name out loud. Fireworks go off in the distance.
What does Duchess Eggplant do?
You have a list of things in front, but what would you like to do?
Check out my opponent.
You're all in the ring together. This is a Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay. I just thought the egg was very specific to.
No, Lady Carrot just does not like eggs.
All right, so Duchess Eggplant is.
Fond of a root, though.
Thank you. I couldn't think of a joke at all.
A long one.
Duchess Eggplant. Okay. She has a lot of cool things going on. One of my favorites here is big eggplant energy.
Oh.
Which I did not realise we were going to have any big Darzon energy either.
I know.
So,
It feels like it really belongs to him now, though. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? I'm gonna work the crowd. I'm gonna work the crowd a little. I'm gonna work the crowd. I'm imagining because eggplants have that big bulbous part. That's my butt part.
yeah.
I've got arms and legs still. So fun.
The balls of the eggplant, from what I can guess from the emoji use.
Yes, correct.
But for those who would rather use your emojis another way, that's the butt of the eggplant. You're right.
Yeah, I imagine the little knobby part, the root stem,
Right, now I don't know what you're talking
is
about.
on my head. I'm just trying to get an idea of my.
a little bit. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little
Yeah.
hat. Like a
Yes.
sumo wrestler's knob.
Yeah.
Like that. What do they call those? There's a name for it.
And I'm like working the crowd, and I'm like, who wants to see the purple bummer? And then I just start like bouncing my butt a little bit. Like, can I make myself bouncy? Like, I'm just like.
You've got legs.
Yeah, but I like to think my bum's doing the bouncing. Like it's like a boing, a boing,
What are
a
those
boing,
balls
and
that
I'm
you used to
pumping.
sit on?
The exercise balls you can bounce
Yeah,
on.
but
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Yeah, that'll work the crowd up.
yeah, I'm ready, and I'm just like, yeah, I say the purple papa from the Duchess, and then I'm just like slam my butt on the ground.
Not actually attacking anybody.
You're right, I got initiative, and I forgot that fact. And then
And I used it to bounce on my bum.
I thought she was going to twerk when she kept mentioning the butt, and I was like,
It's
oh,
similar.
yeah, cool.
Who shall be my victim? And then I pick like the weakest thing I can find, which is going to be like the olive.
You're going after one of the olives?
Yeah,
One off?
Oh, there's more.
It's an olive and celery team.
I reckon they're like a little spit thing, like a.
Yeah. I reckon they're going to be salty too.
No, what you can actually see is the olive is getting into that little crook of the celery. It's a catapult. It's a siege engine. They've got 3 different celery catapult siege engines there. The olives are getting ready to be shot at you.
Yep, sweet, love it. That's what I'm taking on.
All right, we're using your purple pummel.
Maybe not actually. Okay, I'm like, scratch that! Because the purple pummel is for bludgeoning,
Yeah,
but if they're spitting things at me,
yeah.
Just tell the audience they haven't earned the purple pummel yet.
yeah, you got to earn it.
That sounds horrible.
You know what? We all hear it now. Oh, they're more than one target.
They're together.
They're one
They
target.
are together. They are a siege unit.
Like together, or just like
Not dating.
colleagues?
They're just
Sorry.
They're a unit. Okay. And it casts hold person. but they'll have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or they'll be paralyzed.
Yeah, okay. That has an area of effect, if I'm not wrong, if a range or something like that. So it'll probably cover the lot of them because there's 3 very close together. I'll roll for 3 different ones. Wow, that's a 4. That's a 1. I am yet to roll above 9 today. And that's another 4. All of them
Failed their wisdom
fail
save.
because of this eggplant aura that goes towards them. What was it called again?
Big eggplant energy.
Big eggplant energy. So what does it actually do?
It stops them. So speed 0, fails strength and dexterity saves automatically. Attacks against the target have advantage. I see. They're all fucked.
So they can still move, but you can just hit them with advantage from now on. That
Now I
includes
get
everybody.
advantage, yeah.
Everyone else does as well. That moves us across to Biddy, who is Commander Asparagus.
Yeah.
What does Commander Asparagus have planned?
Oddly, being transported into this arena and transformed into vegetables and just thrown in the ring, Biddy is like vibing on the energy. She's like, yeah, cool. This is what we're doing now. We're doing this. Like we're in a wrestling match. Let's do this.
This is what she came for.
Yeah, I've gotten really pumped by the energy.
Yeah, the effect of this world is no matter what happens in this place, when you go in there, it feels like you're in it straight away and you understand it like a dream. When you're in the dream, you really do think this is real. And as soon as you wake up, you're like, what the hell was I agreeing with? It's a bit like that, yeah.
Even with his pasty white cauliflower skin bursting at the seams, Dazon knew his time was limited. Despite his recent growth, the door still dwarfed him, a pun that brought a smile as he considered his options. He pushed with his back to the solid beams of wood, but he wasn't fighting against the strength of chaos. Truth be told, and around here it often wasn't, Chaos was not a man of physical strength, but in a room full of magical materials, he was a man of ideas. The door buffeted again. Another potion, thought Dazon. Something different this time, but without his bottle of truth. Chaos was guessing with each creation. It would only be a matter of time, though. This was not a battle Dazon could win, and yet, his newfound confidence seemed very comfortable ignoring that fact. He leaned back against the door and laughed. Let's go, you weak fool.
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays, and just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes, they put you on hold, your doctor doesn't take your plan, game over. We see you, so we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc, search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly, no cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
This episode is supported by FX's The Shards, a seductive drama from executive producer Ryan Murphy. Set in 1980s Los Angeles, the series follows a group of glamorous, deeply entangled high school seniors drawn into a life of wealth, beauty, parties, and excess. At its center is Brett, whose reality begins to unravel when the arrival of a new student coincides with a series of mysterious murders. FX's The Shards, now streaming on Hulu.
I'm not giving up. I am selling the building.
The final season of FX's The Bear.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either going to be okay.
No, stop!
Or not.
We are outgunned and we are outmanned, but we have each other.
FX's The Bear, the final season. All episodes now streaming on Disney+.
So I've got I fed off the crowd's energy. I've gotten hyped up by Duchess eggplant, getting the crowd hyped, seeing you destroy the egg. I'm like, yes, I want some of that. And so I have the ability to turn myself into a spear. It seems like I've got. I'm a spear tier.
Asparagus spear.
Very good.
Logically.
With precise fencing thrusts. I want to try and skewer all 3 of the olives so that the ammo is gone.
And you need to look further down your character sheet. You also have a big move.
I do.
Which in this situation is called the green skewer.
I just don't understand the recharge 5 to 6.
That just means after you've used it, the next time you come around, you can roll a d6, and if you roll a 5 or 6, you recharge.
Ah, thank you.
Bit of an old school thing, but it's good for fast battles like this, like a quick little bit of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. Let's.
It could serve no other purpose.
Yeah.
Surely.
I am going to use my big move as well. Fuck it, let's go all out. So the green skewer, the olive which are functioning as the ammo, I'm hoping lined up, and I am going to attempt to skewer all 3 of them at once, which is what this big move does. And then if I'm successful, I want to then fling them into the crowd.
Whoa. Okay.
So it's a dex save of 15.
Well, based on what I'm rolling so far, you've got a fairly good chance of getting all of them, but that's another 1.
Okay.
That's a 17. That's the first thing I've rolled in double figures.
That's not great.
And a 4 again.
Okay.
You hit 2 of them. Let's do the damage first. All right, so you need to do 3d6 piercing damage, and you push them 10 feet, so that's the throw into the crowd.
Yes, okay. So 3d6 piercing. Okay, 12 for the first, 9 for the second, 13, but it'll be half of that for that third guy.
It was the second one that you missed, actually, so it's the 9 that we'll be halving.
Okay, sweet.
But the first one is nearly dead instantly. Oliver splashed, the pit comes out. The celery goes flying into the crowd. They love it.
Nice.
Obviously, that's what they came for. The second one gets knocked to the side, doesn't get thrown in the crowd.
Yep.
The third one does as well, and the celery's little arms are trying to figure out how to get back from the crowd, pushing their way through the crowd to come back at you. You have successfully green skewered.
Yes, I have. Okay, and then I want to turn to the crowd and point my spear asparagus tip at them and be like,
which is your head.
Yeah. I understand this. I understand.
Logically, of course.
And be like, and that's not all I've got. I don't know where I'm going with that. That was all.
But I'm not going to tell you about the rest. Yeah. Next to move.
Oh, is Dazen in this? I didn't roll for Dazen.
You want to have a quick look around to see what Dazen's doing?
Did he not get pulled into the fight?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, don't worry about it. I doubt my perception's going to be... That's 4. I rolled 4.
For some reason, you can't see him.
Yeah.
You're not even... Like, quick glance around, you don't see a cauliflower with arms and legs.
Was it just because my eyes are closed?
It was a very quick glance.
Yeah.
You charged ahead. Well, maybe because you were bowing your head to the crowd.
Yeah. Then trying to look around.
But at a quick look, you don't see him.
Okay.
You do see Lord Bluevein, the cheese, sentient cheese, rise up from his little stumpy legs. Keeping in mind, of course, that you are much larger than all these things.
Yeah.
So you look down and see a very small slab of cheese, yelling, but trying to hype up the crowd as always. But not getting much back from them. He's one of the newer wrestlers. They don't know what to expect yet.
Yeah, and he's cheese. I mean, how damaging can he be? He's the soft cheese too. Like,
well, given how quickly you guys have been doing damage, I'm looking through his moves and I'm going straight to his big move. He's a rookie. He doesn't know you're supposed to work it into it first.
Yeah, he doesn't realize it's meant to be the showstopper.
He panics and goes straight to his move called Smells Like Feet.
God damn it. No. That's bad.
I bet it's a cheesy move.
It's an aura and it emanates from him because, you know, blue vein cheese. From now on, if you are near the cheese, and at the moment, all of you are, you must make a con save, just a 10 plus, or you'll be overwhelmed and repulsed by the smell of blue vein cheese. If you fail, you can't attack because you're gagging.
Okay. Amazing.
Blue vein cheese is feral.
I feel like we have brought something from outside the podcast in.
My war with cheese begins today.
Alrighty.
The large-ish, well, no, not large-ish, it's smallish again because you guys got larger. A small cube of honey is sliding towards you on the floor slowly.
A cube of honey, like it's just in a little...
Yeah, imagine if honey came out of the jar but managed to hold its shape. I'm not saying I base the horror of honey as it's known on something well known to D&D enthusiasts as the gelatinous cube.
I'm picturing like creamed honey.
Gelatinous, yeah, no.
So it's more solid? No, okay.
It's that you can see through it even. You can see into it. And what you do notice when you look inside the horror of honey are body parts of previous wrestlers.
That's fucking cool.
But in skeletal form, it's eaten away the skin and bone of whatever
Imagine
they were.
like a little fossil, like, you know, like
a little bit like the amber.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But of course, it dissolves them. There are pieces of fruit and veg in there from recent fights as well.
I want to try and take them both out at once.
Well, you're going to have to wait for their turn first.
Oh, yeah. I got a little excited. Sorry, I'm all caught up.
Because it's so damn small, it doesn't have as many options as a normal gelatinous cube would. I really did picture this being a fight at the same size. So, Thistle, you look down at your toe.
Yes.
And the honey is wrapped around your toe.
Oh my gosh, gross.
And it hurts.
What? How?
Well, it's absorbing you, but it is only your toe.
Yeah, and it's very small.
Yes, much
So it's
smaller
more
than you
like
expected.
it's more like I'm feeling it's like an ant bite. I'm like, ow.
It's a sting. It won't be long until it'll be very bad for you. But at
Like
this moment,
dissolving you, like acid.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
But at this moment, it's really not doing a lot. It is trying to pull you in, though,
Okay.
having very little effect given your immense size by comparison. Can you do for me a strength check? It was meant to be DC 12, but given your size, you've only got a better 6.
8.
Lucky. Very fortunate, because you do not take the full damage. You will take some damage, though. It is still acid. You took 8, but it is halved because of your roll, so only a 4 for you.
4 damage.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the egg's dead, because I was about to go, and then the egg. Nothing happens.
Dead egg.
Dead egg, and unfortunately, the Celery Siege crew has been scattered all over the place. So it is back to you guys already.
Okay.
It is Indy first.
Damn it.
What was that constitution thing that we were meant to do?
That is if you do an attack. It does smell here quite poorly.
Right.
The aroma of blue vein cheese that smell like feet.
So we've essentially got to roll to succeed in Constitution before rolling for our attack as
Yeah,
well? Okay,
yeah.
Damn, that's rough.
It is. I hate blue vein cheese.
I'm going to have to roll it.
What sort of attack are you going to do and who is it against?
I'm going to roll. Actually, I'm going to do my big move, Orange Whip, where Lady Carrot.
Orange whip?
Yeah,
Orange whip?
Orange Whip, where Lady Carrot spins and break dances across the ground, whipping roots and leafy limbs in sweeping arcs that strike everything around her. I imagine, like, obviously, I've got the carrot top still, the greenery.
Yep.
So it's like my luscious hair. Like Rue's still got her hair, really. Is what I'm envisioning.
It still looks amazing.
I whip my leaves back and forth. I whip my leaves back and forth.
Working the crowd up with her own song.
That's hilarious. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to have to do the Constitution saving throw and I want to attack the cheese
Okay.
because I want that gone.
You want to cut the cheese. All right, give me the roll to see, first of all. I am fucking on fire at the moment.
11.
You may do your move. You block your nose, your little carroty nose, and none of the smell of the cheese goes in. So you
Perfect.
can attack Lord Bluevein,
Awesome.
the sentient cheese.
Dexterity save 15.
Dexterity save 15 for him. Okay. That is a 16. But he will still take half the hit if I'm not wrong.
Yes. 2. 6.
And he takes half of that. Okay. Working up the crowd, of course, now is Duchess Eggplant, still bouncing around on her bum.
So I've got to get that honey off my toe so I can do my cool stuff. Is it like clinging to me? Like
It's stuck to you, yeah.
Yeah, it's stuck to you. Cool. All right. So I'm going to do my butt bounce, but I'm doing that to free up my legs. You know, because if I'm doing my butt, I can get my legs up in the air and then I can rip the honey off my toe.
Very flexible. I don't think Eggplant is flexible.
Yeah, but I'm picturing the legs and arms of us are very low on our
That's what I
vegetable
mean.
bodies.
Yeah, like I'm seeing, it's like in my leg.
Like they're very close
Look, we're
together,
all
and then you've
picturing
got this
different
huge.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't want to bend in the middle of their eggplant, but you give it a go.
I take pro wrestling very seriously. And the logistics and anatomy are correct for this. Okay, so I do that and then I rip the honey off my toe. Is it like oozy sticky or it like stays in a cube?
Oozy sticky,
Like,
but stays in a cube.
But like if I pull
You'll
it, is it like
stretch
just
first, and then it'll
Okay,
bounce
but
back.
it'll bounce back. Cool,
Yep.
cool.
It'll make
So
a
then I
really
do
long,
that.
cartoony sound when it does it.
Great. And then I'm gonna just hold it up to the crowd and be like, "Did you think I would be this easy?" And then I'm gonna smash it on the ground, and then I'm gonna do the purple pummel.
So let me see a strength check first of all if you can peel this thing off. India, are you drawing eggplants?
Yeah. This is how I was envisioning.
Can I see?
I'm picturing the arms further down.
I had bigger legs.
Also, we said we'd stop doing this to Corey.
And
true.
also, why the veins?
And you forgot his little hat.
I put his little hat there.
Oh, you did
No,
too.
you're supposed to pull that all the way down.
Oh my God.
Can we get back to the honey?
Like that.
Guys,
Oh, God. That's what happens if you're a Magnum, but you buy the smalls. What is that noise?
we've all been there.
Oh, be there, right, girls.
So do I roll or not?
I think you're going to have to do something. Strength check it
Thank
was.
you.
Are you stronger than the ooze?
12 plus 4.
Ooh, the ooze is actually quite strong too. and also rolls a 12 plus 4.
Fuck. What does that mean?
I actually don't know what a tie means in a opposed strength check.
But I've never had this happen before. I'm sorry, this never happened to me before.
All right. In an opposed strength check, a tie means the situation remains unchanged. It stretches and then you let go and it springs all the way back to your foot.
But it can't hurt me anymore?
It's still attached to your foot.
But if it remains unchanged.
And then it is precisely as it was before you did the attack.
But it can't sting me again,
It can indeed. It's wrapped around your big toe.
Right, so I just lost is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You didn't win.
But there's no advantage to this.
It's functionally a fail.
Sure, I was trying to be kind about it. I was like, good for you.
Yeah, well, I was cutting through the bullshit.
Sometimes when an eggplant fails, you have to be kind about it.
It's so normal.
This happens to lots of people.
It's so normal.
Sometimes
I
you're
know
just
you're
not
stressed.
It's not a fail. Not a fail.
Well, it just didn't happen.
It didn't happen for you this time.
And we're just where we started.
Just where we started. Nothing changed.
But because you had momentum, I am going to let you do your attack as well. But you do have a honey horror attached to your toe. You were going to yell to the crowd, was it so easy?
In that case, I'm like, sorry, everyone. I misinterpreted the purple pommel.
Sounds very much like what Restless. Let me just take this back a notch.
We're all fucking like seeing this is getting crazy, right? Like,
yeah.
The phallic
This is
imagery of
WWE.
this. All right, no, sorry. Okay.
And can I say that when I first wrote this scene, I wrote the Chesley bit first, weeks ago. And it finished with her talking about 3 random vegetables, which I thought nothing of at the time. I just was like, 'cause she's got them going through the till or whatever. And I didn't think about it whatsoever, so I just randomly picked 3 vegetables. I didn't care whatsoever what they were. Then, this week I went, let's do a food fight.
Yeah.
And I went back and listened to what I'd written for Chesley. And that's when I realized one of them was an eggplant. I was like, oh no.
It's going to get fun.
It could have been anything. Could have been an onion. Could have been fine. I was like, no, it's an eggplant. It is what it is.
All
Here
right.
we go.
In which case, I'm purple pulling with my head onto my own foot and hoping that it crushes him.
You're headbutting your own foot.
Yeah, but by the sounds of it, I can go floppy. That's kind of how you said it. Like, I can go floppy.
I read that as flaccid. Go for it.
Yeah, that is what he said, though.
That is what he said.
I'm unaware of the situation, but let's see what happens.
Surely it'd have to be hard to make sure that you actually squish something.
But I guess it gets really dense and heavy, and then it will just boom. Like,
yeah, true.
So that's what I'm doing, and then he dies.
Let's see what happens. Give me a roll, please, to hit. Oh, first of all, give me a roll to see if you can handle the smell.
Don't do that again. Don't do it every time.
Yeah.
Every time we're rolling. Yeah, attack.
17.
Nice.
Handles the smell. Now let's see your attack roll. +6.
Yes.
Very handy because it turns out the Horror of Honey has terrible armor class. So that does actually hit. So roll your damage, please. 2d6 plus 4
Yeah, I just
bludgeoning.
realised I picked up a 20. I was like, that's probably a bit harsh.
Optimistic, yep. As the eggplant doubles over in flaccidity and headbutts the honey.
Yes. Get that descriptive language. The dunk.
Sound effects from Lana.
Okay, are you ready for the damage?
I am.
3!
The whole thing jiggles like jelly, but it doesn't look like it does a lot to it, I'm afraid to say.
Okay. I'm just going to try, like when you step on a piece of chewing gum, and you just like kind of just move your foot back and forth against the carpet and just hope it rolls off. I'm just going to do that.
Like a dog cleaning itself.
Like I'm moving. But
wiping its own buttocks on the carpet.
Maybe I'm just scuffling, like when you drag your feet trying to get it off. I'm just going to scuffle across.
Moving over to Lana, Commander Asparagus, what would you like to do?
Yes. I really don't think there's anything I can do to attack a gelatinous cube. I think you've got this.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Turning to the crowd, getting into the zone. Okay, I can see that we all hate this stanky blue cheese. His moves are as smelly as he is. What do you say we turn him into Swiss cheese?
Oh, that's smart. I like that.
Very easily swayed audience.
They really are. I am going to kick the ground like I'm a raging bull about to charge to spear this cheese. So that is a +5 to hit.
But before you do that,
oh no, that is a Constitution.
Can you handle the smell? You hear Lord Bluevein yell out, "He who smelt it, dealt it!"
Constitution +1.
Doesn't sound good.
No, 6 + 1, so 7. I needed 10, didn't
ladies,
I?
you look around and you see an asparagus gagging from the smell of the blue vein cheese. It is
no.
struggling and unfortunately loses its attack on that turn.
Yeah.
Almost gained momentum by working the crowd too. You could have had another attack. Unfortunately, overwhelmed first. The
Yeah.
Celery and the Olive Siege crew. Actually, you know what? Before that happens, everyone give me a perception check.
1.
Thistle has bloodlust at this stage. The crimson red mist is coming over her face. She's like, I am here.
I'm doing it.
I'm in the moment.
I want that belt.
She's eyeing off the belt. It's exactly what I was thinking. She's like, I want to be Intercontinental Egg Champion as well. Intercontinental Breakfast Champion.
I'm going to blame my bad perception on the fact that I'm still hacking and coughing up from the disgusting smell. So I got 4.
Okay.
I got 17.
Rue, that barn door from before is buffeting now. It is going to open any moment.
That's not good. So, you know how we're inside the barn of the fruit and veg shop? Well, the door's about to open. I don't know who's trying to come in. I'm guessing Chaos has followed us.
How are you guessing that?
Chaos has followed us. Should we be wrapping this up and then going?
I think they bag it up.
Want a box or bag for those?
I mean, ideally, this wasn't the original plan, but I do not know where Dazen is, and here's our map. And we're surrounded by spears.
We're going to have to get out of here.
Are our vegetable sizes the same as our human sizes and therefore the same as the crowd?
Yes.
How do we change out of a carrot?
We have to leave the
arena?
Yeah, the world that we're in, I think.
This barn.
Okay, so you're saying it's more urgent to get out
than it is to kill this cube of honey
and win the belt?
I think so.
Thistle is not easily swayed on this
More
one.
important than the champion belt?
Have you seen any other doors?
There is a back door, possibly to a back dock or something like that.
I think we should go. We need to find Dazen though.
Yeah.
Dazen and Memory, because we have Memory with us as well.
Well, yeah, but memory has stayed with you.
Okay.
At least that's how you feel.
Are you ready to run, girls? Do you want to get the belt? We can grab the belt on the way out.
I'm not listening. I've started climbing the ring and get ready to like drop down for the royal drop. And like, I got a 1. I've got nothing. I'm in.
Yeah, can we disengage?
The eggplant can do a move like off the top rope, basically. So
That's
she's
kind of
climbing
where
outside.
I'm
she's
climbing
getting
down.
to jump in.
Yeah, I'm just going in ready to drop on any remaining.
All right. I'd like to disengage from the food fight and knock a spear out of one of the audience's hand and ankle swipe them so we can get a path through, hopefully.
The crowd just thinks this is part of the show.
That's fine.
You've jumped out. They just assume you're going to get a weapon or pull a table from underneath something or a chair to hit someone with. So they part.
Yeah.
There's an exit. But having seen you buy in so far to the fight, they don't think you're trying to escape. They just think you're trying to get violent in another way.
All right, cool.
Of course.
That works in our favor.
So they just move aside and they're cheering for you or against you. If you're close enough, some of them are patting, some of them are pushing. It's raucous.
Husband doesn't share the tattoo, so we can't do telepathetic. As we're moving out of the arena, I would like to scan, trying to look for cauliflower husband.
You don't see him in your aisle, but you do hear the barn door shatter.
Okay. I'm really hoping that somehow he's just where we need him to be.
Is there like aisles, like different specific fruit and veg
I
aisles?
could just call out too. Dazen!
Sure.
Is he going to be in like a particular section? Like
I'm in condiments.
Yeah.
Dazen!
You hear a very masculine voice back. Run! I've got this!
And then he runs faster.
And somehow you hear his shirt ripping off again. And you're like, no, I've got the shirt in my bag. Did he put another shirt on in order to take one off?
Someone was trying to paper bag him and he just like ripped through the paper bag. Do I hear where it's coming, like where that voice, like where his voice came from?
Different aisle echoes across.
Got this.
Okay.
Very difficult to pinpoint.
You better meet us at the other end or I am going to be haunting your ass if you die again.
He doesn't say anything, but he's clearly thinking about how hot his ass is right now.
Yeah. All right, so we're running.
Yeah, as a carrot.
I guess I'm just chasing behind them, but I'm not sure why because I thought we were still in the fight. So
well, unless you want to do your move before you leave.
I'm going to do my drop. I'm going to do my dropping away. I see you guys running off, but I'm like, I guess I should go with, but I still want that crowd tension. And I just, for no reason at all, turn my attention and I just do like the royal drop down onto sweet fuck nothing because the honey's on my toe and everything else is taken
Cheese is
care
still
of.
there.
Oh, onto the cheese then.
And you're out of its range because you climbed up high enough, so you don't have to worry about the smell.
So that's what I've done, and I'm like, yeah, it's my special move, the royal drop.
All right, talk me through it.
Dexterity save, 15, 10-foot radius. The eggplant can drop down on opponents. If it can get above them first, I am above.
Nicely done.
On a fail, it's a 3d6 bludgeoning damage and restrained under his mass. Success, half damage.
Oh, you're going to squish him and hold him in place.
I'm going to make him into a dip.
And that's what she yells out. I'll make you into a dip. And let me roll. What was it? What sort of check was it?
Dexterity save.
Got to tell you, Cheese doesn't have a lot of dexterity. And it certainly wasn't enough. I rolled a 9. It's a -1. So 8.
Ready for my 3d6s?
There's a chance this will kill Lord Bluevein.
3, 6, 4.
Very close, but not enough. He survives, but he splatters aside. He seems slowly starting to form back together like the Terminator.
I yell, good enough! And then I just run after my friends.
Lord Bluevein yells out, it's pronounced Gouda! And away you go. And yeah, strangely, there are now some doors at the back of this marketplace. It's a barn door, and when you slide that open, all you can see in front of you is like a long, rising staircase of marble. Very elaborate. Pillars around the side, very regal-looking stairs. This is clearly the entrance to something spectacular, or at least expensive. And at the top, there just happens to be a door.
Another fucking door?
A huge double door of such size that even full-size people would find them daunting. Yet another reference to the fact that I thought you'd still be small. But no, you are. They're still big. They're still big to normal people.
Yeah, okay. Has Dazen made it to the meet point yet? Okay.
Not yet. The doors are solid, carved directly from a tree that probably shouldn't have been chopped down in order to make them in the first place. It has massive golden door knockers on either side, carved by a blacksmith of quite some skill. You hear some sort of ruckus behind you, but when you turn around, it's all white. Like the space you stepped into when you first came into here.
Oh.
When you turn back, the door speaks.
Hi, I'm Ella from England, and I play Yet Another Bloody Door. Welcome to the Hotel Chaotica, a place where the most regal, the most wondrous, the most wealthy people come to play. Well, I say wealth, but what is wealth really? It's just a social construct derived by the rich to create value where there isn't any. Oh, sure, I get the whole supply versus demand thing, and the necessity to overcome barter systems to help a species move beyond an economy based on agriculture, heavily reliant on weather patterns. But if you build your system of wealth on who has what from the day they were born, then whoop-de-doo, you get a hotel just like this, full of rich twats. But then, if you accidentally stick a door like me on the front, suddenly all sorts of people get let in, because I might have, and I do, a different way of defining wealth. So, there's 2 ways to be wealthy. Only one of them is likely to get you by. What do you got?
The door is firmly shut.
That is so good. I love that they've put like a door that doesn't align with their values. So she's a door. This is for rich assholes, really. But all sorts kind of get through because she defines wealth differently, correct?
Yes.
So do we need to outline what
we believe, the value of wealth is and what... I'm going to try that anyway. I'm like, door. I feel like you and I are so aligned with the wealth thing. You're right. There's lots of money, but we can be rich in other ways. Like, I think wealth is being surrounded by good friends and good memories. What do you think wealth is?
It doesn't speak to you. What you do notice is the shimmering extra that has been surrounding Rue for so long. That dark mist slides out from Rue and slides towards you. When it fills the same space as you, it doesn't feel like it is imposing itself on you. It does feel like you're both existing in the same place, not a violation. None more so than yours would be on them.
Gotcha.
But you can hear it. And it says, tell me the happiest moment of your life.
We're talking about thistle, not the eggplant.
You have noticed now that you're no longer an eggplant. Rue's still a carrot.
Honestly.
That would crack me up so much. You look down, everyone else has changed.
Yeah.
And Rue's like, why didn't I change?
But is that a ginger joke?
I like it like this.
You know what? This is probably going to be really underwhelming to you. But the happiest moment of my entire life was when I was 15. You know, you wouldn't think it was anything that spectacular, but we were sitting around a fire in the middle of the forest. It was just really quiet, and we looked up, and it was like all these fireflies were there. They're just like spinning around in circles, and we were all just laying there together, admiring them. Nothing really out of the ordinary. There was no big event. It was just a moment that was just so perfectly content. I didn't expect anything of us. We just sat there and enjoyed it together. It was the happiest moment of my whole life.
The door says, "Did you capture the fireflies and sell them individually in a weekend market, perhaps, by trapping them in jars?"
No, because wealth isn't about money. The wealth was that this beautiful thing exists in nature and we got to see it. Why on earth would I put it in jars?
The shimmering black shape slides away now from Thistle and moves towards Biddy. Again, it feels like you are in the same place together, not necessarily being attacked. This is like air.
Yeah, okay.
It says, "Tell me the most precious moment of your life."
Just to be clear, I'm still very stressed about the fact that Daisy isn't here yet, which is fine because it's connected to the memory anyway. This is going to be such an autistic question. Do I tell this in first person or third person?
Yes.
Thank you. Love that. I'm going to go third. When Biddy and Dazen were very, very early days in their marriage, they
still haven't farted around each other, right? Got it.
Very much in the honeymoon phase. They had just moved into what would eventually become their forever home. And it was a new village. They hadn't had a chance to meet anyone. They were still they were kind of very insular because they were in that honeymoon happy, wanted to be in their little bubble for a little bit longer, and they hadn't gotten around to making friends and stuff. When they discovered they were pregnant with their first child, much further along than they realized because their firstborn, Karen, was by no means unwelcome. It was very much unexpected. And they were very nervous to become new parents, but unbeknownst to them, the village that they had moved into has this tradition when it comes to the very community mindset, minded people. And when someone has a new baby or they're going through a difficult time, they very much come together. So even though they hadn't had the time to meet people and really socialize in the lead up to this chaotic moment of becoming parents, when the baby was born, they would always have one person or another coming by the house who would bring food and cook and clean and help them and share their own stories and make them feel less anxious about the things they were worrying about as new parents. And it was only at the end of their fourth trimester coming out of the newborn phase that as they had through this process got to know the people of the village, they realized it was a planned thing. They'd had a town meeting and they'd scheduled who was going to do what and who was going to show up on what days. And that through that process of becoming new parents, they also became part of the family of that community. And they got to then do that for other people in the village as well as time progressed.
The door says, "And did you have to pay the people for what they delivered?"
No, it was about helping others and welcoming you as family.
Finally, the shimmering colours twist back towards Rue. The shade enters the same space as you. You feel slightly foggy-headed as everyone else would have. And the voice whispers inside your head, "Tell me the kindest moment of your life."
The kindest moment of my life. She's thinking back to a Sunday where she spent many times with her mother and sister gardening and doing pottery and painting and spending time at the family home. They would bake on a weekend. They would make bread and treats and garden, and so they'd have
dog treats too, I'd imagine.
Yes. Oh, yes, for Stella as well. It wasn't about what we received. It was about the feeling when we gave and helped someone else.
Yeah.
So when we baked and grew our veggies, we'd go around to the elderly people in the neighbourhood and share what we had grown.
Ladies, the doors, they open. The door doesn't even bother asking you at the end how you managed to monetize the situation. The doors open as though they're being pushed aside by Aragorn himself. I think everybody knows the scene from Lord of the Rings when Aragorn, the door opens and we question our sexuality. Whatever. Each of us is different. There's a thin
We
line.
all have an awakening at some point.
At some point. For me, it was Josie and the Pussycats. Whatever, fine.
Oh, really?
Fine.
Right.
I think so. A long time ago, I imagine either that or I got that from a movie.
Who's Josie and the Pussycats?
There's a movie that came out like, I feel like you.
That was not the movie. I'm talking the cartoon. I was young.
Oh, I was going to say, Corey, I think you would have been far too old for that to be a sexual awakening. I'm working in 2010 here.
Anyway, the doors open and there's a thin line of golden light shimmering and widening. A breath of cool wind ushers a slightly off smell past your nose, something earthy. You hear the gentle ring of the mission bell and see a well-dressed concierge standing in statuesque form, holding a single candle and standing before a sign bearing your name. The murmur of voices drifts around, people saying how lovely you look, especially Rue's face. Such a lovely face, they say, which is quite nice. People calling out for more wine and bartenders looking confused. Ladies, welcome to the Hotel Chaotica, the perfect place for a long rest.
And I will be taking it.
Good, because that's where we end this episode.
Thank goodness. I need my spell
it's a
slots
kind
done
ending.
All that fighting.
Kind ending, she
It's
says.
a happy, precious, kind ending.
That is a kind ending.
Except for Days On didn't come.
Oh.
Legitimately. Like, we left my husband behind.
Don't worry about them. I'm sure they'll be fine. It's just a sudden ending. It happens all the time. So maybe there's danger or just a clever line. But don't worry about them. I'm sure they'll be fine. Right?
At ZocDoc, we know being a healthy adult is like living in a video game. Every day has side quests, taxes, laundry, birthdays, and just when you're leveling up, you have to book a doctor. The insurance portal crashes, they put you on hold, your doctor doesn't take your plan, game over. We see you, so we made booking a doctor easy. Download ZocDoc, search by specialty, insurance, and availability. Book instantly, no cheat codes required. Find a doctor you love with ZocDoc.
I'm not giving up.
I am selling the building.
The final season of FX's The Bear.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either gonna be okay.
Or not.
We are outgunned and we are outmanned, but we have each other.
FX's The Bear, the final season. All episodes now streaming on Disney+.